All right, YouTube. Catch up.
Come on.
They are never going to let us start with greatness. Finally, goodness gracious.
My goodness. It takes forever for it to trigger over. Like, to flip
it
over.
really
It makes no
do.
sense. Hey, y'all.
Hey, folks. How are we? Hope you are having a fantastic Wednesday. We're halfway through. And let's see. Hey, Maker and Sunny Skies in the house. What's going on?
Oh, yeah. Right. Oh, that's in October. Never mind. I got it.
Did you find it?
No.
What was it?
Welcome to Dairy. That's in October.
Oh, yeah. Fitting month for it to come out. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. So we got 2 episodes on deck for tonight. You're a face hugger. Oh, okay. Oh man. Yeah, so this episode, and we touched on this last week, I do believe. Nibs is on one. Like,
well, I mean, I'm not mad at her.
Oh no, I absolutely would very likely be some type of traumatized. Actually, no, I wouldn't be, because I would have never been in that situation at all. No. Hey, Amy.
Hello, Amy.
Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. I knew at least one person would catch that. So thank you.
I'm not mad at her.
Yeah, I'm not mad at her. This starts like right off the gate. This is like the intro. She's starting to go down a very, very off path. And it's just beginning. I'm a little afraid of her, actually.
I just feel bad
going right now,
because
I feel bad for all of them.
That I got her. It got to her. She was just like, "Girl, we're invincible. I got a new body. I got a new attitude." And that thing jumped on her face, and she was like, "Ah."
Right, because basically, I feel like that thing happened to her, and she has that trauma now. And, this is a kid, like literally a kid in an adult body. Oh my God, are they big? Yes, it's big. I don't know if y'all remember that movie. Old movie with Tom Hanks, where he made a wish to be an adult at 13, and it didn't like age him up emotionally at all. So yeah, it was weird. But yeah, she's going through it right now, and it's only going to get worse. Then we cut back over to the boy Wonder, and he's ecstatic because he now has like billions of dollars of stolen research that he does not care at all about. Oh wait, hold on, lady, old man. Wait, hold on. What's going on here? I'll explain to you why I have pause later. But I'm welcome, She Wolves of Winterfell. OG
Hello.
Name right there.
So
actually,
I'm like, why you stop
OG name. Yeah, I will tell you why after. Actually, I can type it while we're chatting. Yeah, I'll put it in the private chat.
And so not only does he not care about like the millions and billions of dollars,
he just got off the phone with her talking shit.
Equipment, like he's like, yeah, of course I got your. Oh, I got anything. And the other guy was like, hey, it's a lot of money in this field right now. And he was like, you see all the data that's coming in from them being out there, all the stuff I get to read.
I feel like she shouldn't have even entertained any type of conversation. Well, like, why haven't her? Well, no, I know why. But I still feel like she's powerful enough that she could have snuck some folk in there.
No.
I mean, granted, right now it's only Morrow, but
no, it's more than sneaking in there. You need to have your irons in the fire. So now that the authorities have been alerted, they got to go that route first.
Yeah,
and see if they can, because they said
but
it was
it's
like
still been
an international or intergalactic
something that what
spacery
intergalactic relations or some shit.
If she puts her troops near him on his property or stuff like that. I don't know what the word is. I'm going to call it interspatial because that's what fits.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm not mad at her being like, hey, could you hand me my things? Let me just try asking first. Can I have my stuff? And she should have known the answer.
I think she was a little too, she was a little too cordial in her asking, I think. Like, you know who this little boy is. You know who he is. Why did you think this would work at all?
Listen, you got to follow the protocols. And so after that, he was like, have your lawyers call my lawyer. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay.
Corporate law. Yeah, there we go.
So let's do it that way. Let's have the lawyers.
It comes over my fence and keeping it.
Hey,
I mean, that's fair. That is fair.
Me too. I'm like, listen, would you come get it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can't.
Right, like I could toss it back over there, but this looks interesting though.
Why would I do
that? I don't have nothing like this. I didn't even.
How much are you willing to open your purse for?
Was out here. Mm-hmm. I mean, we could negotiate. Check. Like, you could have your people call my people. Maybe I'll consider it.
Wires, deposit.
Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal.
You know what I mean? Oh, that reminds me. I did the Facebook settlement, and they're like, "Oh, the settlements are coming out soon." Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know how much it got because I can't tell. I was like, let me just see. Is it $5?
What are you talking about? Facebook settlement?
Facebook settlement where they were talking about selling your info and how they had a class action lawsuit. And if you had Facebook between 2006 and 2022 or something like that, then you can qualify. And I was like, why not?
That's literally 3/4 of the planet. Yeah, it's if we're lucky, I think it would be $5.
But it doesn't matter.
It
matters if people did it. That's what really matters. You'd have to sign up for it. You don't automatically get it. So if you didn't, then you don't count. Yeah. So if I can get my $5 to 10 and get a meal.
That's how they. Yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Still go a long way if you go to the right spot.
Listen. But yeah, the Zelle and the Venmo reminded me of that. Like, oh, look, yay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also he yells at Kirsch because they're saying while Kirsch is back here, he's got some of the stuff back to like the main ship, and he was like, this isn't a rescue mission no more. I need y'all to go swoop up everything, bring all the kids back immediately.
I got things to look at.
Okay, well,
quickly.
Mostly everybody's here, but Wendy ran off to find her brother.
He was like, well, go get her back.
I told you to watch her.
Exactly.
I said slightly with her, but I told you to watch her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And really, what the hell was slightly ever going to do? He's
Nothing.
One of the most timid ones on there. Come on.
It's between him and is it Smee? Is the other one Smee? Oh my God. Smee is a true child.
Both of them, I think, as far as like emotional and mental age, they are the babies. Mm-hmm.
Truly children. They are truly. I just want to play. Why am I here? I just want to this. I'm like, they are truly children.
And I have to call it out because we always call out them things on here. Why is it two boys of color that have to be a little less than everyone else?
Just off in the cut.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Off in the cut for no reason. But also because, girls are also, we're more observant. So, but still, I just want them to not be so kiddie. Even though they're kids, not to be as much kid as they are. Because the other girls are not. They chilling.
Mm-hmm.
But even so, like, you might want to get Wendy, Kirsch, because that's special.
Yeah. You were on the babysitting duties, okay? Mm-hmm. You were supposed to be watching her. So now you have to go on a scavenger hunt.
Yeah. And them damn eggs.
Especially since her techno bender skills have now kicked in. That is, I feel like her by herself is more valuable than everything that was on Yutani's ship.
No, I feel like
I don't know.
I feel like she's more valuable of the of the hybrids because of her ability to manipulate technology. But I don't think that she's more valuable than the stuff on the ship right now. I think he has, like he was talking about, having a conversation, not being the, feeling like the smartest person in the room anymore.
Yeah.
She has the potential to do that. So he's like, I got to save this potential, period.
Yeah, because he already finds now that he likes how she's beginning to challenge him on different things. Like, you not going to ignore my request anymore, young man. Okay, let me tell you about me real quick. Hey, Corinne. And yes, every last one of those folks on the cast, they are doing the do. So after we have this talk, we cut back to Wendy / Marcy and Hermit.
Well, and wait, don't we Morrow runs into Smee and them.
That's a little bit after. That's a little bit after this. It goes back to him, like she's looking for him and she hears him and he's yelling once he like also hears her yelling like, yo, it's a trap. Don't come over here. It's a trap. Leave. She's run.
Like, I'm bionic.
And when he's like, don't worry, I'm coming.
I'm bionic. Hello. I'm good.
Like, yay, brother, I saved you. Bro, what? Man. And then promptly the alien comes out. And this again is why there is something going on with these two kids and this damn alien in particular. Because it could have just killed them multiple times between now and the final exchange they're going to have in a couple scenes. It could have just killed them, but it's playing like, I have a new toy. Let me poke it and see what's going to happen.
I feel like it's just like in a new environment. It's just confused. It's like, what the fuck is this?
But it killed for nothing in the apartment building, though.
And
they weren't doing shit to him.
Does the alien see in
Predator view?
Yeah, infrared.
I don't think so. Or if they do,
they would have to. They don't have eyeballs. So how would they?
Anytime. Echo location.
Echo. Okay.
That's what I think.
I was wondering if he could tell that she has metal in her, or like she has a mechanical body, and that's why he's confused. Like, what the fuck is this thing walking around?
But what about Hermit though? Hermit is straight up human, and he could have killed him 1,000 times over already, but it keeps playing with him.
Question: how it works is the alien thing rounds up the bodies and glues them to the wall, and it waits for the face hugger to hug the face to put the egg in there. So maybe that's what it was like. Stick you here until I can find a thing.
At that instance, yes. Okay. But they do also get the sticky to the wall once the egg has already been delivered, and it'll keep them there until it hatches.
Okay.
Hey, Michelle. So yeah, I understand that the alien is confused, and this is new horizon for it, and it's trying to figure out what's going down. But why are you like killing for nothing everybody else except these two? That's there's some type of connection there. I don't know what, but I'm leaving that on my theory board as to what the hell's going on with that. But it jumps on top of the thing, and she goes to stab it up, and then the acid blood starts dripping, and she's never seen anything like that. So she was like, "What in the hell? Why is it burning? It's acid!" And he, does his thing, and I do like that. She's looking at him like, no, she literally is Lilu. Me, fifth element. I protect you, and he's looking at her like, "Ma'am, I literally am trained to use the big guns. I'm not helpless.
You are helpless.
We can't if we need. I mean, compared to her, yes, you
are.
Your
weapon is a scalpel and bandages. I don't trust you with the gun after the time in the room when you had the gun and you didn't shoot the thing, and you also didn't back up so you could shoot the thing. I don't trust you with the gun, sir. You're doing too little for my liking with the gun."
The thing that pissed me off even more about that is he did damn near a perfect tuck and roll to move out the way and put a little bit of distance between him and the alien. No, and he dropped the gun. What did you stand there for to keep the gun up if you can't? You don't got hands? I thought you had hands.
Why are you going to grab the gun if you're going to throw the gun? Why are you going to grab it if you're going to woo? You know what I'm saying? Like
what was the point?
Never mind.
You could have just stayed laying there and playing dead. Like homie's body was like completely covering you. It ignored you.
I would have left. I would have grabbed that gun and backed my ass out the door. I mean, if the door was still attached, I would have closed the door. You know what I'm saying? I would have closed it, but he took the door off, so I couldn't close it. But I'm going to back my ass up out of there
quickly. Long before those screams in the other room were done, I would have been back down the hallway or down some stairs or something.
I'm going down the steps.
Gone from that vicinity.
Absolutely. I'm not there.
Hey, Callie.
I would have ran into everybody else or anybody else who was left because we're not doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just
I would have ran into Morrow because I'm pretty sure he was coming up the stairs as I would have been going down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Either or.
Indeed, he was.
But I mean, she put up a good fight. Like when the alien was getting ready to mouth gum Hermit.
Yeah.
She hooked that bitch.
You deserved it. And they tussled for a bit. And they did have a little, mini tag team up, and they did kind of outsmart it
a little bit
for a minute.
And then he got pissed.
But then he got pissed, and he was like, bitch, if I'm going down, one of y'all is coming with me.
I am biting off the second tongue and pulling your ass in here because I don't have time for it.
Yep.
Okay, bitch.
Not today. I was just trying to talk to y'all. Okay, y'all didn't need this to throw your little fire things at me hitting my skin and shit. Just because I could heal don't mean it didn't hurt. I was trying to talk.
Rude.
Human.
Rude. And so all we hear is scuffling and kerfuffling, and he's like, shit. Trying to
trying to reverse the code, open it back up.
What's it called?
Was it an incinerator?
Jumpstart. What's it called? Hot wire. I'm like, jumpstart. Needle.
Yeah. Yeah. So he was doing this thing trying to get that open, and he got it in. And by the time we got there, she got the job done. Obviously, she's going to, because if it's you or her, it's going to be you. But she depleted all of her power doing that, which really makes me want to actually see that fight. Because what did you have to do that you depleted your power? And it's not, I think it's not this episode, but the next one maybe, where what's his name? Hermit is talking about her needing rest, and Boy Wonder looks over like she has like what is it, like a something energon crystal or something. I'm sure it's not called energon. Transformers just jumped into my head, so I thought energon. But that's the basic gist. The dilithium crystals were all out of power. What did you do to this thing that made that happen? Because she was standing next to it when he got in the room, and the top of the head, like we could see the brain matter was chopped off. You didn't need to expend battery power to make that chop. Or did you do something else?
Did she
I don't get it.
Did
she went in there with it in her hand still. I don't know if it was a sword.
I thought she had like the meat hook.
Sharp, some type of sharp object.
Yeah, it was the meat hook because remember she hooked it in its second tongue. Yeah. And she was like doing this. So I don't think she had her sword in there. I think it was just the meat hook.
Either way, she had a weapon, and the wound that we saw that was likely the finishing kill doesn't match anything that would make her.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. That's why she asked, did she have a sword? And I was like, I don't think she had anything else but that meat hook.
It's a weapon enough. A meat hook doesn't leave that type of mark when it chops into someone. That mark was way too clean. Like, does she maybe have like suspect laser fingers? Is that an upgrade that we don't know about? Plasma. Yeah. Kind of like plasma cutters or something. Maybe?
I don't know. Maybe. That's a good question. I didn't think about that.
Either way, I really would be very interested in seeing like the deleted cutscene for how that fight actually went down, because I have questions. Oh, so yeah, Hermit gets in. He drags her out. Well, actually, no, he doesn't drag her out. He very much he's already been through
he's
trials and tribulations, and he saw that emotional turmoil. He just got his baby sister back, and now he's losing her again. And I mean, and remember, he is a medic, so seeing any type of bodily fluid or body in disarray, that's normal to him. But he's sick to his stomach and does vomit before passing out.
He got stabbed through by the alien.
Yeah.
Fricasseed him.
I'm saying all of those things culminated, into
I just think
all of
this.
Just
I just think that he was coughing up
because it was mostly blood. It was mostly
his
blood.
lungs were lunging, and he was like, "Oh shit! Now they're not lunging."
Yeah, because he got that big ass pierce in there, and bruh,
see, now I'm thinking about that. Now I'm thinking about that. Yeah, Callie. Now I'm thinking about that.
Doesn't it have that? Well, half of its head was chopped off, so it's definitely dead.
And there was no damage from acid. It was
still intact after being. What was that made out of? Because there are some metals that you can treat, like at least in our realm of understanding, there are metals that you can treat with specific things. So, like, stuff doesn't affect it, even if it is known to be corrosive. I don't remember what those things are. It's been a while since I took physics and chemistry.
I don't think they would be able to make any compounds of that because they've never seen that animal before. You'd have to have it to like make something to counter it.
I'm not saying it was specifically for that.
Well, I'm
just saying that it
would even work.
Happened to be a
I
cool.
I didn't even fucking think about that. I'm mad.
That's okay. See, and that's a whole other rabbit hole on that to do. Like, there are so many unanswered questions from that little fight of them that we just heard sounds for. Because
I'm going to say something really quickly, and I'm going to remind you when you go to watch the next episode. I think there's a preview, like not a preview, but they do the recap and they do it with the alien letters. Yes. There's a recap at the beginning of this one, and it shows a thing.
It is a mini recap,
and I need you to pay attention to that recap because what we're talking about.
Yeah, it was the eyeball. The eyeball part of the recap is what I remember.
No, I mean for the new episode.
What? Oh, okay, got you.
For episode 6. There's a recap, and what we're talking about, they kind of sort of focus on right now.
Put that in there. Okay. Okay, cool. So there will be.
It reminded me that I saw something, and I was like, why did they show that? And then they never mentioned it again in the entire episode.
That's why. And look, I also was thinking about Valyrian steel myself. Whether Valyrian steel or vibranium could match that. Actually, I'm fairly certain vibranium could. I think vibranium would be just fine. Valyrian steel, I don't know. Maybe. But that's that's kind of where they end for a little bit. And then we cut back to poor baby Slightly, who is doing exactly what he was told and standing in that same spot, but he's starting to get a little worried because he's all alone and there's creepy shit on the floor that he just stepped in. It's
touching and playing with
and gross and adamantium. Absolutely, I think adamantium would be okay too.
Like, unsubscribe, sir. Like, why are I get it? I'm not about to be in the middle of nothing. I'm about to be on the side.
Not by myself.
On the side.
He's literally standing in the middle. Like, if anything would have looked up, it would have seen him. And now you're the target. You're about to be lunch.
Side me up.
I don't know what the time zones are.
Side me the fuck up. But he's over
just
freaking out.
Freaking out. And just when his anxiety is about to hit the peak,
he
comes around the corner like, bruh, the fuck, you will not believe the shit I just saw. Let me tell you what happened. And they catch each other up on their individual side quests of what was going on. And there's eggs that are laying. I think it's like 5 or 6 of them. And they're slightly jiggling, but not really. And then Morrow comes in. And like immediately I was like, oh, I hope y'all are quick enough to leave.
First of all, I was like, oh, I hope he don't kill kids.
I think that's I haven't started the death prediction list yet, but Slightly is at the top of the
I'm
list.
like, I hope he don't kill kids, because you can tell he came in there like, stand over there, move over there, and they were moving, and he was looking at him like,
yo, what the fuck are y'all? What
the fuck's
what the
wrong
fuck?
with y'all?
And then
just
no better because like, they're kids. Yeah, he was like, okay, you know what? Stay there. I gotta tap into the matrix real quick. Let me download this shit so I can erase it and make this shit go boom before any more of you assholes come in here touching shit.
And
he's talking to him, and they admittedly you can tell they are very distressed, and they should be. I'm not faulting them for that at all.
They are very kid, like turning,
but yet they're so curious.
Oh, completely into kids who know what they're supposed to be where they are because somebody else told them, but now in front of someone, they're like,
stranger danger.
Exactly.
It's almost like they can very much feel the stranger danger, but it's not something they've ever really had to process before. So they're still being them. Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh man, we're adults. We're adults.
We're not kids. It's like, are you sure? He's like, well, our parents say, you think you have parents? What?
I could tell he was just disgusted. He was like,
he was looking at them like Kirsch was looking at them, like, you disgusting abomination. How dare you even be in my airspace that I don't need to breathe? I don't care. Why are you here?
It's just like disappointment. Like,
okay. I was out there on deep space for 66 years, and you motherfuckers is over here doing this. Ew.
He done plugged himself all the way in. Is taking everything off the
everything
off the ship. All of the research materials off the ship.
I would love to know what his RAM limit is, because like literally the whole database on the ship just downloaded within less than like 2 minutes. That is super high tech technology right there. Nothing downloads that fast.
Yep. He was getting ready to pepper them with more questions, like, hey, come over here, and here comes Dad. Dad shows up
just in time, because he had just dropped the sword, and Kirsch walked in like, hey, excuse me, we've been looking for you. Oh, are you the parent? The who? Kirsch is like, he's almost a little disgusted, like it's a blink and you'll miss it look, but he just looks at him like, and he didn't say anything to that, but they both immediately run behind him, and then that lets you know, so supposedly right now you the daddy. You are the father.
Yes. And I like when they have contact with each other, with Kirsch and Maro. It's something about those actors and the way they're able to,
and the way they play it. Yes.
It's like two dangerous animals just being like, so what do you do?
And they see each other. But I won't say that Maro doesn't have the same type of disgusted fascination that Kirsch does, but they're still on equal footing, opposite sides of the coin, because Kirsch is looking at him like, and Mara's over there like, So yeah, it's very interesting to see them do what they do, but also I have questions about Maro. Because as far as we've seen, with the lore that they have set for this is, if a humanoid, well, not humanoid, but a human, like non-synthetic things, is standing next to those eggs, it will like trigger, I guess, I don't know, maybe pheromones or something. I don't know exactly how it works, but it seems to trigger the face hugger to start trying to hatch. Or maybe it's the egg itself, because that is also its own organism, and it gets ready to push the face hugger out. And Kirsch sees this, and he's looking at Maro like, pretty sure you're kind of gonna end up with them. Like, if you stay where you at right now, you might want to move. And Maro looks, and he sees the point. He's like, okay, you know what? Till we meet again. You know, he pulls in and he turns around, does this little Skeletor run out the room. Until we meet again.
But that's after he runs up on Slightly and chokes him out and puts that thing on his neck. And I'm like, okay, I get you don't feel that. I understand. But
Yep, that's
Kirsch
the line right there,
that.
Sean. Thank you.
Kirsch saw that and was like, wonder what that is. Didn't say a damn thing. He saw him do that and he raised an eyebrow like, okay.
Yeah. See, yeah, because his spidey senses started tingling too. Like, why did you trigger that thing, bro? Because we know he's not human anymore. And he realizes that also about himself. Speaking of Morrow, why did it start opening? Because
he's human. He's a cyborg. He's a human with parts. He's not. He's not a machine.
He's not fully. Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, he's a human first. He's just an advanced human.
You're right. I did forget about that part. Yeah, he has upgrades, so he's low-key an inhuman with tech. But yeah, he jumps off, and this isn't the last time we're gonna see him. And Kirsch doesn't waste any time. He rounds up the two boys, gets all the rest of the teams in gear, and then we roll out. Everybody, bag and tag them. Take all the things, anything that's not laid down, take it, and we'll sort it out later. And they head back to Neverland, which I just put together watching this flight go home. Like, y'all are on an island, just like Neverland is supposed to be.
And they had Wendy in like a little machine thing.
And the portable Borg regeneration unit.
Yeah, so they had her in that. And I think the next time we see her is when they're talking over her.
She wakes up.
Is this before?
Wait, no. I think that's the second time. Yeah, the only person in the room with her when she wakes up is
her husband,
homeboy.
Are talking. They're talking into each other. Like, yeah, this is what's going on. This is what's happening. Like, what the fuck?
No. That's after that. That's after this. That's after Hermit wakes up. Yeah, Hermit gets up first, and because Hermit's in the room with them also.
He went through Jesus.
Right now, yes.
He did. He went through Jesus.
Yeah.
Because they had to get that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Took his full lung out. And I don't know if y'all really realize how big lungs are.
No, I looked at the thing and I was like, God damn. I thought that was a whole lung and some stomach. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
That's hungry.
Wow. That's how it kind of makes me wonder, like, what have been the changes to human genealogy and our DNA makeup in that type of future that they have. But that's neither here nor there for the episode. I just noticed random nerd shit like that, and
he got one. He got one good one and a fake one.
They plugged her back into the Matrix, and you are correct. He is very committed to Utah. Like, he says, like, yo, this is my life's work. And he's not wrong in saying that. That deep space mission was 60 some odd years at a time. All of his folks is gone.
All my friends are dead.
He's not a smoker yet. No, he's not. Because the lungs were very vibrant pink, which is what they are supposed to be. So he was doing pretty good. It just happened to, get a hole stabbed into it. So it's not really usable anymore.
Yep. And so they took that out and they put it in a little jarry jar and they gave him I don't want to say prosthetic lung because that don't make sense to me. Maybe a synthetic lung is the correct term.
I believe it. Yeah, it's a synthetic lung. I think, I forget what the name of the damn thing was, but it was actually like a super cool, like space opera from theaters that got made into a movie. I think it's not Replicant. It's something that starts with an R, but they also was it Repo? Yes, I think it was Repo. But that's what they specialize in, is like these random body parts, and you can get different ones. And if you default on your shit, they can come and take that back, which kind of happens a little bit later on. But right now, we just see him going through surgery, and then I think we go back. Is it slightly? In there talking to Kirsch? Oh no, Kirsch is in there talking to Boy Wonder. He's like, was it worth it?
Hey.
And of course, because Boy Wonder is clueless. What do you mean? Was it worth like all the money and resources we just had to put in here, all the lives and the people that died? And Boy Wonder has like no concept of feeling empathy for anything that does not involve him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Girl, Doug,
What?
did you talking about
what was on there?
You see this in my house? You see what
this?
we have? What, bitch? You said I just hung up? Are you kidding me? What?
Like, are you dumb? And so, you know, this further increases Kirsch's disdain for him. Kirsch is just very, very good. Well, not necessarily very good at hiding it, but Boy Wonder is just clueless.
Yes. It's my brother.
Hello.
They can't hear
So,
you. They can't hear you. Say it again.
Hello.
There you go.
how do?
He's running.
I heard him.
He's running because he needed an extra D-pad. Because he keeps crunching stuff. But it's like omnidirectionally playing the game where it's got like the, hold on, I can show you. You can see it. It's like this D-pad. And he wants the one where it's like, it's defined.
Yeah. A little bit easier to control.
Yeah, because that fucking thing sucks, but I just don't like changing it.
It was a transplant. Yeah, his lung is now an alien baby house right now.
Yeah, and they gave him
a what is
See,
it?
this is it.
A portable iron lung, basically.
I want to call it a prosthetic because it's just like they created a body part
because
for
it's
him.
like a limb,
like 3D printed, but you can't do that with the inside and make it last. I don't think.
Yeah,
so I don't know what to call it.
There's another term for it, but but y'all know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
y'all get it.
Yeah.
So that surgery is going down. You know, Kirsch and him had
the conversation, and they're talking in there with it, and he's looking at the stuff like, wow. And as he walks into the room, the eggs start to percolate,
to open,
and he's like, get out.
And so and right there, because he you could tell that he was just indulging Boy Wonder and all the bullshit
until that shit moved.
That he was spewing, and as soon as it started moving, he snatched him up real quick like a dad charging into the playground because the son is over there fucking up, and he had to wrestle him by the, you know, like how Mufasa grabbed Simba at the back of the neck. And like, your dumbass out there for a second. Let me tell you what I was trying to say before you got here with all your wide-eyed fascination and shit. Okay, dangerous. These are parasites, and they are dangerous. If any of them touches you, that's it. There's no saving.
It's like, yeah.
He's so like, as watch you notice, from the other room.
Reacted to organic material.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
He was like, oh, okay. Well, to his credit, he was immediately like, okay. Sense only, and shut down the lab to any human access, period. Yep. Good to him. Good on him. Because he could have been like, well, I'm still coming in here. Like,
he at least does have some small form, as little as it may be, of self-preservation. So yeah, you get, maybe you don't get a whole, you don't even get a half a gold star for that. You get one triangle on the star for that.
I just like the fact
you've been warned, Shinzi. Mm-hmm.
That he took that warning and he was like, okay, fine. Okay,
like,
all right, I'll be out here. But I want to see.
I'll play with my toys from over here.
I want to see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. And then I think they are also trying to figure out what's going on with Wendy. Like, they have her in there and she's like out. And they're like, what in the hell happened? Well, what got damaged? And they were like, well, we don't know. That's what we're looking at.
We don't know
what got damaged. Because she definitely had like a crack on the top of her head where the milky white was coming out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they put her in the Borg incubator, and they start charging her up.
Mm-hmm.
Morrow does have a call with Yutani, and he of course is going to be able to remember the voice of the Yutani that he spoke with, and he was like, no, hey, I wanted Yutani. And she, of course, because, you know, random rich Karen laughed. Oh, you meant my grandmother. Well, it's been some time. I'm the one that's in charge now. You can talk to me. And he was like, oh yeah, I did forget that. Okay, so on to business though. And he says, look, I got it. I don't know exactly how it's gonna work out, but I'm gonna go finish it. This is my life's work.
I'm sorry, when you said I got it, it reminded me of Keith Lee. I got it. Now let's rate it from 1 to 10. That's immediately what I went to.
I would rate the ridiculous alien factor at a negative 10 out of 10. I do not recommend going anywhere near these organisms. Because it's not even just the xenomorphs that we have to worry about now. It's a whole plethora of shit in there.
No. And luckily she this wasn't like a secret only her grandmother knew. This was like, hey, this is in the works. This ship,
the notes were passed on.
65 in the works. Hey, we have this out here. It's gonna take a little bit to get back. All right. Just gonna
Make sure you keep that on your calendar.
Exactly.
Set your Google notifications, okay? Because you don't want to miss this one.
The name of the ship, which by the way, it don't look like it, but it's the Maginot. I was like the Maginot. The Magnot.
The who?
What is like the Maginot? It's called the Maginot. Listen, I was like the Maginots. But it's definitely called. They said it was the Maginot. But I was just laughing because I was like, I was tearing that fucking ship up in the first one. The Magnots. The Magnots.
The Meganoons.
Yeah,
sounds like some distant planet in Star Wars.
There's like, we have all the info. I have this, but I want to be able to get these things. Okay, I'm finna go get these things. There's my responsibility. These are my responsibilities, right?
I'm working on it.
Okay, I got it.
Right, exactly. Yes, Maggie Knott.
Come on, Meganots.
Jason and the Meganots.
Come on. Don't have me name no ships. Don't have me name no ships. I mean that.
Amy, you doing better than both of us.
Listen, I would chew it up every single time.
Yep. So I believe there is a chat. It's a small one. Was it Rika that he was talking to, or was that Curly?
Curly. When she came up, Curly was like, "I'm the best." Nigga che chalaga. I'm the best. And I'm like, okay, all right, ma'am. Because she was feeling the type of way.
She was, and I think that in this moment, I don't believe that he is being sincere with her for a second.
No.
However, he does see that this is a form of control that he could have over her, so he's giving her the, it's kind of like negging, making her believe that you're in the running now to be the favorite if you do this and this and this and that.
I just feel like he's interested in seeing what she's going to do, because for all intents and purposes, they are machines. So the fact that she's feeling a type of way, he's like, interesting.
That's interesting.
I feel jealous of
an emotional chip in you yet.
Yeah, he was like, that's not a thing that you're programmed to do. But you feel that? That's it. That's
all right. Well, okay. Let's see where this goes.
Exactly. Like, okay.
So, and he leaves her with the lines like, maybe, possibly, you could be the favorite. Like, you in the race right now, but you can't just claim that title. Show me what you got.
Exactly. You gotta tell me something good. You gotta show me something. I ain't never synced before. You gotta wow me. And she's like, I'll do my best.
Right, this is the science fair, okay? This is where all the chips get put in. Show me a good experiment, and maybe you can take that spot. But then cut back to Maro's first call over the wireless interwebs.
Before we cut, I'm laughing because I was like, do you want to be on top? You want to be on top? Top model? That's what I kept thinking. I can't.
It was playing in my head just as you said it.
Man,
show. That show was such trashy.
It was a wonderful train wreck to watch. Man. Wonderful.
It was. It really was. So yeah, Maro comes in, and this is the beginning, basically, of the coaxing poor baby Swiftly into doing the dirty work.
He's such a child.
If it was, and you know what? That's the thing, though. What do you do if something like that is happening? I mean, most times,
I'm telling Dad.
Don't you go tell your parents?
I'm telling Dad.
Why didn't you go right over there to Kirsch
immediately?
What was going down? Kirsch would.
Dad, somebody is talking to me.
right away. Like, I can't hear him. I don't know how he did it. It was that guy that you guys said you were looking for, and I don't know what he did, but he's trying to make me do stuff, and I don't like it. And that's when your metaphorical uncles and dads and older male cousins step in, like, excuse me, you did what?
Exactly. But I'm also just like, Kirsch saw him grab and put something on his neck, so I feel like he knew something was going to happen, but he didn't know what. And I just don't understand why he didn't say anything, because you ain't about to bother me.
And we know even more specifically that Kirsch absolutely has Kirsch absolutely has his spidey senses tingling, because when Swiftly gets back to the room in a little bit, he's in there waiting for him.
How you call him Swiftly?
I don't know. Whatever. Swiftly, slightly. You know who the hell I'm talking about. Shut up. But he's waiting, and I want y'all to really grasp how ridiculously creepy that is. It's like one time at the office, my boss, we were all coming back from some damn meeting, and walked into her office, and like one of our tech guys was sitting in there with the door closed. But and we left the door closed. If my door was closed, why are you in here? And also, if you were going to be sitting in here, why didn't you like leave the door open? This isn't your office.
Leave the door open.
The fuck are you doing?
That's weird. Absolutely.
That's weird, right? That's weird as fuck. Like my spidey senses immediately were like,
the fuck? Respectfully.
Does HR need to get involved? Like, right, like, respectfully, what the fuck you doing here?
Because I'm like, as somebody who used to do that and be on-site tech support and have to go from desk to desk and office to office, if I had to go into an office where nobody was, that door was open. And I'm letting somebody know, hey, I'm going in here.
I'm here. Mm-hmm.
And this is my job, and that door is going to be open. I'm not closing the door.
Yeah, because why would you leave anything open to chance like that?
Weird.
And Kirsch, I think Kirsch is banking on slightly not knowing how to really interpret that. Because right now, slightly is going through some heavy anxiety. He's afraid. He does not understand the fuck shit that is going down. And here comes Kirsch in here speaking all cryptically and shit. Just like, do not quaith us anymore here, okay? To go north, you must go south. To go east, you must go west. You have to pass beneath the shadow. Bitch, what city do I need to go to? You in here talking to this little boy like he's supposed to be able to read between the lines. He's like 6.
He's not even, that's too young. I think he's maybe like 11.
Same bitch.
But either way, sir.
He still don't know anything.
Sir.
And you in here basically bullying this boy and making him even more afraid, because now he thinks he absolutely can't go to anyone and ask for help because you just basically told him that you got eyes on him for reasons he does not understand.
Weird.
And that's creepy. That's creepy as fuck. And I don't care if he is half robot. You've been around Boy Wonder enough to where you can see what human emotions do. And you know you're talking to a child right here, bro. Come on.
Trash. But that's a good character, though. He's a good character, but he's trash.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's so trash. I love it. I love it.
I hope he does not die this season or will like go offline.
I don't know where we're going. I don't know where we're ending. Did they ever say how many seasons this was supposed to be?
Nope. I've not heard any buzz on that at all. I hope there's at least 3, because really with the timeline that they're on, there's so much story.
That's what I'm like.
There's so much story. But yeah, we gonna have to see.
I can't. I'm just so invested, and I just don't. I need you guys to have a roadmap. I need a content roadmap from you. I need to know what to look forward to, because I'm all in.
I would just like to return to the days of yore when we were almost guaranteed at least 20 episodes to a season storyline.
I wouldn't even say 20. Like, you could even do a K drama 16, and we'd be happy with that. Like a K-drama 16 is smooth enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So here we are. Yeah. Here we are.
Wild. And that really just reminded me that I need to move the Glory up the list on the retro reviews. We'll get there. But yeah, so after that, we go back to baby Nibs, who it's a quick scene. They just show her walking down the hallway and they flash a little bit.
Yeah, ma'am, I'm sorry.
It's just I told you something is off with this girl, and I do not know exactly what it is.
I feel like
she's really starting to give it's broken. It's broken.
That shit shook her.
The trauma is real, and I feel like there may be a tiny, possibly halfway dormant part of the eyeball alien.
I don't think so, because she's not human.
Yeah.
She don't got no human parts.
Right. Their bodies are So
yeah, their body. She got no human parts. I just feel like that freaked her the hell out. That she was like, ah.
Right, and that
her body like just.
That makes it even more menacing because like Maro said, when is a what is it? When is a robot not a robot? Is that what he said?
When a machine is not a machine or something
like
that.
Yeah, when is a machine not a machine?
Child.
So like what's going down here? And what the fuck is the eyeball alien? I don't believe it's in the chain of xenomorphs. So where the fuck did they pick that thing up? Were they living on the same planet? No, they couldn't have been on the same planet because the aliens don't have eyes. And at this point, we're not even sure
and
if
acid blood.
Full alien things, full alien like colonies are anywhere. I don't think that's how they operate.
What if they were developed just to be a natural enemy for them? Because the eyeball monster needs you to have eyeballs, and they ain't got eyeballs,
and they don't have eyeballs. So where if it was developed, okay, but developed from where?
Because here's the thing, I didn't watch any of the other aliens. I kind of need to watch newer ones, especially since there's somebody named David who making shit, who's putting together with like the source or some stuff. He is chores. So
Rogue Cyborg. He's you remember Bishop from like the original movies? He's like Bishop with different upgrades.
So he's out there creating.
And he went evil. He's been doing experimentation with like all of the xenomorphs things. That's how we got to see like the Demogorgon dogs in Stranger Things. There's a xenomorph that looks like that. And other ones.
So I didn't see the movie. So how does he create? Does he like use the gookie gook to like make a form? You ever see Power Rangers how they make the putty people where she be like putties, form them and then send them through the machine? Is it like that or?
My earbud cut off. What do you?
Oh. I was like, you know how the Power Rangers, how they used to form the putties and then they put them in the machine and they pop out whole? Is it like that with the source, or is it something like?
From what we saw with him, if I'm remembering correctly, because it has been a while. Chat, if I'm explaining it wrong, put it in there so Meeks could see. He had one of the kind of like Ripley Mach 1. There was something about her that the Xenos just acted a little different with. So in his experimentation, he was using her basically as like a broodmare to create all these different types of Xenos. Really fucking weird.
Yeah, see, I didn't see.
It was in Prometheus. She hasn't seen it, and I think I only watched it like once. So I don't remember a lot of the lore, but I remember him doing experiments with Shaw, I think her name was. Okay. So he did that.
Dang, I really need to watch Prometheus.
Within the lore of Alien versus Predator also, though, the Predators used to use humans. Like this was like high sport for them. And there were volunteers actually to come in and help out their gods with the war games. And I don't know if they actually created the Xenos, but they were able to overtake them and then like plant them into people. So that was like the ultimate enemy to them. So it was kind of like them kind of like that episode of Star Trek Voyager where the Herodians took over the holodeck so they could go on like endless hunts. Like the Predators are kind of like that. They live for the thrill of the hunt. So yeah, it's Alien versus Predator that shows like that whole theory.
Is that Romulus that's after? Hold on.
I think Romulus is the most recent one, I believe. Past Morrow, past Nibs being creepy.
Oh, Alien Covenant was after Prometheus. So is that the one you're talking about?
That, yeah. It was in Prometheus, and then it went into a little bit, I think, with Covenant.
Okay. Because she said
the humans would sacrifice themselves to the Predators. Yeah, because the Predators basically helped like all of like way back in the Aztec and Inca and Maya days. They helped culture humans. And one of the rituals was this ritual for, to find the best hunter or whatnot. Yeah. Dubious canon, yes, but they are trying to get it together. Kind of like what the MCU is doing now. And kudos to them. I don't know if you saw the announcement, but Sky from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is coming back in, which means we have the potential to see a bunch of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. folks come through. And I just need to see the cavalry come in, and then I'll be happy. The cavalry is Chung-Li. I think you should, just for Chung-Li alone. She's great. So yeah, Wendy wakes up and she is now fully charged. Oh
no, wait, we skipped them going into the
what?
The cutting open the weenus, right?
No, that's after. Okay.
This.
It's like right after. It goes to Nibs in the hallway.
She wakes up while they're cutting open the weenus because of the noise.
Right, because of the noise. And it gets a little bit worse once he starts cutting into like the inner embryo sac.
Flaps. Folds.
Looking disgusting. You remember Jack A. Harry's character on 227?
Yes.
Where she was like, Mary. Right. That's the whole time I was hearing her voice in my head. Like, yeah. No. It's just, why does it always have to be slimy and juicy?
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, I was like, because I remember telling AK, like, hey, it's going to get real juicy and slimy in these episodes.
Yep. And yeah, she told 100. Right, exactly. Yo, Agent Melinda May for the win. When you call the cavalry, literally, it's just her. She is the cavalry. Still kicking ass, looking sexy as hell.
God. Yucky.
Yeah. So we're hearing all of the things as Wendy's walking down the hall, and it gets to its most right. Like they don't even hear her come into the lab, or maybe he didn't, and he just ignored her because what he was working on was more important.
Digging that out.
Yeah, what he was working on was dissecting the face hugger, and then he pulls out a little baby tadpole alien. And it's screaming, particularly in Wendy's brain. I don't think they could hear anything, but we were hearing it just because Wendy can hear it. And she passes out once that thing is brought out. And it's that's pretty much near the end of the episode. There is another one more big thing that's going down. Yeah, it ends up with him going and putting it inside of the vat with the lung, and sure enough, it goes in through one of the
vessels.
And that's it's in a cocoon now, and that's where this episode ends. So how many ews? We're not ews. How many Jack Hayes are we giving this?
I'm giving this.
Shout out to all my 80s kids out there that remember 227.
I'm giving this a solid 9. This it's like, to me, the most interesting part of the show is not the aliens themselves. It's the science and watching the science people of it all maneuver behind the tomfooleries and shenanigans. It's them. God, it's just them interacting with each other while trying to figure out
Yeah.
It's just so good.
See, and look, y'all gotta remember we are nerds, so shit like that is what we hone into. Like Thor said, look, magic and science are like one and the same. So if you really give in with some great sci-fi, we will always show up and ask for more. Thanks, please.
Yeah, so definitely a solid 9 for me.
All right. Yeah, and I will agree with that 9 also. And for Pose fans out there, 9s across the board. Yes, indeed. Sunny Sky says 8. John says 9. It's yeah. And I will say, I think this is probably maybe one of the slower episodes thus far as like action goes, but every tidbit in here, like nothing was wasted, and I really enjoyed that. Bill Chill, what's going on? 8.2. All right, fair enough.
I'd enjoyed it.
Indeed. So we kick over to episode 4 now, and we start in the recovery room because again, what Wendy has out.
She fell the fuck out.
She felt because that it looked like a very searing pain in her brain waves, because obviously that's where everything is processed in the brainscapes. So yeah, that noise was really getting to her, and it made her pass out. And it wasn't until she hit the floor that Kirsch looked up and was like, what are you doing here?
Yeah,
and that's when she goes over. Yeah, let's go ahead and clean up on aisle 6, because we all know Kirsch really don't give a fuck like that.
He don't, but
yeah, they have to fix her hearing here once she comes to again.
Yeah, because
which is weird.
Maybe she had, when they woke her up the first time, she was like, something that she was hearing was bothering her. So they're like, okay, let's shut this shit off. So now she's just sitting there looking at people talk around her like.
Right. Yeah, and she can read lips, so she knows what they're saying, but they're not paying attention that she is now conscious. And hey, I see y'all talking. I know what you're saying, but I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
And we can hear Dame. What's that man's name? Is it Steve?
What's her name? Sylvia's husband? I don't remember.
Arthur. That's his name. I'm like, Steve, John. So we see Dame, Arthur. What's the bald man's name?
I call him the Hand. I don't remember what his name is.
Him, and we have Boy Cavalier talking about what the fuck is going on. And they're like, okay, well, that noise. So maybe if we wake her up and just keep her she's awake and keep her sound down, and then tell her that we're going to turn it on so we can figure out what the fuck she's hearing and figure out what frequency it's on. Then we can go from there. And they were like, fine, whatever. Boy Cavalier is like, is she broke though?
Right. Can this actually be done? Did we lose any bit of her strengths and attributes? No, it turns out she took no damage. She just needed to reboot real quick. That's it.
Needs to reboot, and she needs to isolate that noise and turn it down so it's not fucking with her hearing. And so that's what Arthur did. He had to test that.
Yeah.
Radio, trying to figure out what signal is. He found the signal and he was like, what about this? Crank that bitch up. And she was like,
whoa, hey, too much. Yeah. Too much.
Dial it back.
And so back down.
And she was like, okay, I can hear this. And Boy Cavalier was like, what the fuck noise is it? Well, what is it? What does it sound like? And she was like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can describe it. And he was like, girl, you a whole ass machine. You got a stereo and you got a voice box that plays stuff.
Literally the voice box of the gods, because you can mimic anything. And also it's worth noting here that by this point, Curly has now turned around to watch the festivities, because she was over there in the background looking at the screens, and now she's over here again with all of the green face jealousy looking at Wendy, because Boy Wonder does turn around. I was like, can you hear that? No.
Okay, well, go over there and push buttons.
Okay, well, ignores her immediately. Wendy, hey, you can do this. just like let us hear what it sounds like. And she listens in for a bit, and she starts making the sounds. And I had to turn it down because the low key started hurting my ears because the frequencies, like you remember back in the day when TV went off the air and it would be static on most channels. It sounded like that times 1,000.
I just didn't like it. I didn't like the creepy
screeching and the grating like on your ears.
Tapping. You know when people try to show you something, be uncomfortable. Like, this, and they tap their nails. I can't do that.
Yep.
I can't do
clickety click. And yes, so, she got all tires rotated. The oil was refilled. The wiper fluid was topped up. Yep. They gave her the 5-star treatment.
She was like, I don't know how to do that. And he was like, okay, listen, science is the same thing as magic. It's only a slight difference. So you can just open your mouth and magic just boom.
No, it's like magic. That gif where dude comes on there and he just like throws glitter in front of him. There you go.
Even Steve. Magica. and she did it. And it freaked him the hell out, but he was like,
ooh, upgrades.
He was like, wow. And then he looks at Curly, bitch, and was like, you can speak French, but can you do that?
And Curly just standing over there looking with she's hiding the scowl on her face. But if you know how to read faces and moods like we do, she basically had Cersei's face when she was looking at Marjorie walking around with Tommen. That's the look that she had on her face, like, you little stink ass fucking who the fuck told you were this damn special? Just cause you over here and can do this shit don't mean nothing, okay? You still a fucking loser, and I'ma still beat you. But meanwhile, Wendy doesn't even know that they in a competition.
Wendy is like, oh my god, I made the noise. Let me keep doing it. That's what it sounds like, but with more tapping. And they're like, this shit is amazing. And of course, Hermit is there, and he's like, well, maybe we should stop and like take it back. And they're like, have a rest. What?
Yeah. So okay, she's a child. She needs rest, and this is where Boy Wonder's like, she has like a freaking mega energizer 9V bolts plus a million Scovilles, and I know I'm using the
fucking lithium battery in her back, and she can power a small city for lifetimes. Are you talking
on her own? What the fuck you mean? She don't need no damn rest.
She fine.
How about you take your my property now, in case you didn't know. Take that tech I just gave you over there, and you go take a nap. And meanwhile, Wendy is just like, bitch, I can speak for my fucking self.
And I don't want to go.
I want to know what is going down with the get down. So can you just let me do my experimentations, please? And just fucking record the info that comes out of it.
Yep, she's the juggernaut, bitch. I haven't heard that in a very long time.
Bullet tooth fucking Tony. Yo, we got to review Snatch. That is one of my all-time favorite movies, bro.
That's a long periodic of time. You're correct.
Thank you, Bill, for that reminder.
My goodness. But I mean,
I feel like it was supposed to be, because in Boy Wonder's mind, it seemed like it is, because he's over here playing on all of their naive.
Here's the thing. I don't think it's a true competition. I think he just told her that just cause, like, he wanted to see what she can do if she had the motivation. He was never planning on it at all. It was just like, oh, go ahead. Oh my gosh, it's like I can run faster than you, and it's a 3-year-old saying they want to race you, and you're like, oh,
well, now that we're here, let's do this.
Go ahead.
And I do kind of understand him to a point, because if I was in that situation, I would also be absolutely fascinated to see what would happen. But I don't know. There's something underlyingly sinister with his demeanor. Always. And I don't know exactly what it is just yet, but I think they're laying the foundation, because if you are on par with Yutani in what's happening right now, and you can barely even fathom anything outside of a world that totally revolves around you, like literally he's in a machine cult because he moved his people like fucking hate that this first comparison in my brain because he sullied my country's name. But this is Jim Jones coming from Indiana, going all the way to the jungles of Guyana to start his cult that is supposed to be just so freaking magnificent. And now Boy Wonder is over here on Neverland Island, making people take the names that he wants to give them and all of this other fuck shit.
It's weird.
And it just
I can't figure him out. I think the fact that we can't figure him out is what makes it even weirder.
That's yeah.
There's nothing wrong with somebody being weird, but you know what their whole
But you know exactly. You know what the motivations are. This kid, do I want to say that it's money and power? Yeah, but that's like a given. There's something else there with him. I just can't pinpoint it just yet. I wouldn't say that he's giving Elon Musk because Elon Musk ain't on this level.
He's stupid. He's actually stupid.
Yeah, he's fucking dumb.
It's not like Bill Gates or what's the other guy for Apple?
I forget.
Steve Jobs. It's not like
Steve Jobs. Yeah,
brilliance. It's just him being attached to the right people. But for Boy Cavalier, I think it is brilliance, and he's so brilliant and set himself up so well that he's just bored as shit. And he's like, I'm gonna be over here doing these things over here by myself, out of the way, so I can do what I want to do.
And that's why he's looking at it like that. You're right. Yeah, I think it all ties in together, and it's kind of ridiculous because he is just in that frame of mind that whatever he gonna get, regardless of whether it can cause some type of international corporate war, because you literally did just steal this woman's stuff. Even if it crashed into your building, you know that claim is going to be flimsy at best, which is why you hurried the fuck up and got all your people and her shit out of there because you knew better. So I feel like that's going to come back to bite him in the ass by the end of the season, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes down.
Please tell me going to the best part of this show. Please tell me going to the best part of this episode.
Oh well, damn it. Sorry. Page lost. Where's when the hermit being absurd and
always
always. The hand does try to talk some sense into Boy Wonder, but of course he don't listen.
I just want to know, does he work for like the company, the organization, the shareholders, the board meeting, the board people?
I think that's his Alfred. I think whatever jobs he takes on, it's just for Boy Wonder.
Even if he is an Alfred, I feel like him being able to tell people what to do with experiments and like what they can and can't do, and being like, well, he said do this, so just fucking do it. Shut up and do it.
Yeah. And I'm like, Boy Wonder gave
Alfred
him that power.
wouldn't have that, because Alfred to me is like a butler. He wouldn't have that type of
okay. That's also why I said the hand. That like in my notes again, I don't know what this man's name is. In my notes,
hold on, let me just see.
He's the right hand dude. And
somebody's a Steve.
If Boy Wonder isn't in the room, then the hand comes in and he has that authority, which is why everyone listens to him, even Kirsch. So yeah.
What do you mean we don't know his name? Hold on a second.
He's meant to be the nameless hand.
Steve.
Who the fuck is Steve?
I don't know. Are you talking
about Stranger Things?
No, I'm not. Hold on.
All right, let's see what Corinne's saying here.
No.
Everyone is like this highly advanced product that we designed, and now you're putting it all at risk. Yep. And it's calling to question, exactly what his true intentions are. Because again, I get it. He has found some fascinating shit that he has never seen before. But the way he's moving is different. And yes, and Sun and Skies also says, he's
his name is Adam. ATOM.
ATOM. Is he a fuck? Whoa.
His name is Adam Ines.
That is new lore. Oh wait, there's something with that name. Who is the other? Oh, Adam. It's making me think of damn it. What is homie's name in Guardians of the Galaxy? Kid that played fucking Eustace Scrub in the Narnia movies. He looks just like Sid from Toy Story.
Gold? Oh, I knew you were talking about, but I don't know what he was. God damn it, he was gold. It's all gold.
Yeah, him. That's what Otto Hightower. Otto was the hand. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that fits. I think he's a little bit more cunning than Otto, though. Although he hasn't quite shown.
Adam Warlock.
Adam Warlock. Yes, thank you. That's the name I was looking for. Yeah, because the code name that the chick that made him gave to him was Adam.
It just has him as a senior employee of the Prodigy Corporation.
Yeah, whenever they're mysterious on names like that, that usually means there's something big with that character.
I know, it's killing me because the way he has authority and the way he can just walk around into places and tell him what he shouldn't be doing.
The hand of the king always has that authority.
Man.
So, I mean, the hand to what capacity? I don't know, but why I said I would compare him to Alfred is because even with all that, he is still just a servant to Boy Wonder.
Because he was like, "Yeah, you should, not be dumb.
You're
wasting money. These are billion-dollar projects,
right? Exactly. That again is another Alfred reference. He is trying to speak some reason and practical sense to him, and he's doing it in a way to where he has had to do this many times, many times in the past to try to calm this kid down and said, hey, come the fuck out of your headspace, it's all about me bubble real quick, and let me get you hip the game of what actually is going on. You need to take some of these things into account, and you're not doing that. And just like Kirsch said last episode, is this really going to be worth it? Because they're talking about Wendy, and I think it's a little bit later in the scenes after this, but we'll jump back later. He tells him, I think you really need to take a little bit of caution here, because if she is the only one that's hearing them, is it just that she happened to stumble onto the frequency somehow, or did they actively choose to let themselves be heard by her? And I think it's the latter. I think it's a choice. There's something about her.
Or they could have done the first one exactly the way they wanted to, and the rest of them could have been done differently, and they just don't know what yet. So they could be defective. The other could be defective because they're not as in tune as Wendy is. But I'm just like, bro,
she was the prototype.
Okay, y'all keep playing. Y'all keep playing.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's the difference between Cap and fuck is that asshole's name? John Walker. John Walker has the copy of the superhero syndrome. So, and also he really just doesn't know how to have it, because after he took it, he just came out looking like a friggin' tweaker that was on a roids rage, catching them dudes. And Steve, Captain Rogers, he got the actual formula from the source, the man that made it. And like he said, if it's all bad, well, it's fitting to get fucking worse. You're going to be evil. But if it's good, it will super enhance that good. And Steve was also always a stand-up guy. Even though he was tiny, I will always rep him. I will always rep him and Bucky, because they're from Brooklyn.
Man breast. He had boobs and they were pretty. He got merciful. First of all, did you see that he got back into shape?
That I was gonna say, I saw something in one of my nerd chats. I was gonna send it to you earlier today, but I forgot. And my boy says, like, look at Chris out here.
He's gotten back into captain shape.
About to be in the captain again. I said, no, the way the MCU is going now, and I love it. I'm not complaining. I'm just commenting.
He's supposed to be Captain Hydra.
He's about to be playing Captain America, Captain Hydra, and Johnny Storm of the multiverse all in one go. I just mark my words. All these legacy characters that we have, especially the ones that have actors that are playing different roles in the current MCU, that shit is gonna be popping off for the multiverse,
your kids
and it's
are
gonna be so good. Jackie, what's up, my baby boo?
I wasn't sure how old your kids are, because let me tell you what, this is not for little babies. You're not me and my little babies. I mean, like,
wait, aren't your babies in like teenage years?
Oh, they're teenagers. Yeah.
I could be misremembering, but if they are in teen years, then it is definitely okay.
You're gonna love this, especially this episode, because we haven't gotten to it yet. This is my favorite part. Okay, yeah, the 11-year-old might have some. If they're not like scary.
Wait, what? You have a 21-year-old?
That's a drinking.
I don't know if y'all have seen Jackie like outside of the little icon picture. Jackie don't look like she has a 21-year-old kid.
That is a drinking buddy. Probably our peacemakers are usually on Monday, but AK had stuff to do, so we couldn't do one.
Yes,
Hopefully next Monday we'll be able to do one.
Next Monday, I think we'll probably be able to double up next Monday because there's a new episode coming out tomorrow. So yeah, and we are all like caught up where they are. So if we knock these two out next Monday, we're back on track for sure. Yeah, life is like super lifing with me for right now, y'all. So sometimes we'll be 2 days a week. Sometimes it's only gonna be one. I do apologize, but I'm getting old, so old people things be going down.
I'm not getting old.
My body is a rebel.
I just decided to finish my degree and stop being lazy.
She talking about being lazy. Meanwhile, she out here with a whole full-time job and going to school and got 2 whole YouTube channels.
Yeah,
lazy is the furthest away from what you are, ma'am.
As you can see behind me, hold on, which side? This side, lazy. I got to break down all these boxes. I got to.
Okay. I mean, that's like, now see, that looks like laundry to me. It'll get washed today, but then in maybe in the next 5 to 7 business days, after it comes out the dryer, that's when it's gonna get put up.
I finally opened the stuff from like Capcom that they sent me. Finally opened it. They gave me
Wasn't that like 1,000 years ago?
This was maybe like a month or 2 ago. I finally opened it. They gave me a bunch of stuff.
The equivalent of 1,000 years.
A bunch of little things from Capcom. I still haven't like taken it out of the plastic yet. There's just shit over there. I got shit to do.
Exactly, life be lifing. But again, I will always give my appreciation, especially to our shadow watchers. I know you're not always in the chat, y'all, but we do see the numbers, and we thank you. Don't think you are unseen.
That's how I
versus
feel.
Capcom.
I feel lazy, but I'm doing all that stuff. So,
but yeah, you get seeing. This is another reason me and Meeks are friends. Like, we always feel like we're not doing enough. Literally, we be out here running and doing all the things.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah.
So yeah. So hopefully we'll do Peacemaker on Monday.
Yeah, Peacemaker will be back on Monday. What are we on? Episode 3 and 4, or is it 4 and 5? I think
3 just happened, so it would be 2 and 3.
Okay, 2 and 3.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah. This is why we write things down. I don't have my calendar up right now, but stay tuned.
You see me? I'm like,
stay tuned. All right. So after
are we at my favorite part now?
With, the hearing, the hand, says his little speech. Boy Wonder is sitting there. There's a little clip of him reading Peter Pan into a microphone. I'm assuming it's a bedtime story that he's probably read for the 10,000th time. And Kirsch in the room. And then we get back to the eyeball of doom. Is that your favorite part?
Bruh. This fucking eyeball!
I am so glad they brought back T-1000. Robert Patrick is a treasure for life.
He is so sweet.
Terminator 2 is the first time I ever saw him in anything with his little tiny skinny baby Terminator face. And then I watched him on The Unit and so many other things. And he's just one of those actors that's always a pleasure to watch in their roles.
Well, hopefully he's not too scary, because listen, let me tell you something. Things be thinking in this show. It's not like
right. So hold on. What I will ask you, Jackie, is what would you and he consider to be scary? Because to me, there's nothing scary about the show, but it is creepy.
It's very like,
it has a very creep vibe. And yes, I do believe he was on The Sopranos. I still have yet to finish The Sopranos, but I watched a lot of the important parts, so I always feel like it's I can still join in them conversations, and it's always fun.
I just remember it ending and us being like, did the TV break?
Yo, if you want to know what good TV was like before Game of Thrones, it was The Sopranos. That shit was a whole vibe.
Like, did my TV break? Mom, the TV is broken. Everything just randomly went to black.
Look,
Help.
what happened to The Sopranos? It's done. What do you mean it's done?
Exactly, Corinne. That's what I feel like.
I think the aliens have been studying the humans just like the humans have been studying them. And they saw Wendy. It was like, wait. This one is different. Right. See, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. That's what I've been saying. Now, them running their own experiments, I hadn't thought about that, but I love that. So we're adding that into the theory lexicon. It does make sense because it keeps playing with them. Like, why are you playing with these things? Like you just got the shiny new G.I. Joe action figure with the Kung Fu grip. Mm-hmm. You could have took Wendy out and taking her out. I feel like he could have, chopped the head off, tore it to pieces like he did the regular humans. There's so many times where Hermit really should have been dead and it refrains from doing that. And again, why these two? Well, this human and this like half synthetic consciousness. Why those two? There's a reason for that, and I cannot wait to see what that reason is, because it's the way they're telling this story literally is just like a masterclass. It's fucking great. So humans be cramming. That's that. I mean, sometimes we be cramming, but sometimes you have to study. Do not say, anyone listening in the teenage years, do not slack on your studies. Hit the library. Do yourself a favor. Find out what an encyclopedia is. It's not always all online. Google can't tell you everything.
Yeah. We just have to read and understand context. And too bad kids aren't reading because they're not know how to read
that anymore.
Because our generation is barely, literate. So
that's topics for a whole other day.
Literally, not our generation, but the generation after, because there's a generation in between. Yeah, the ones that we had. Yeah, No Child Left Behind leaves everybody behind.
Exactly. Hit them books.
Got it. But my favorite part in this whole entire episode is that eyeball. Eileen's out here showing her ass. They were like, we're going to run these experiments because we need to see what this thing is. What happened. Have this sheep. And this little sheepy chef is in the corner like, oh, what y'all doing? I'm in the box.
Black sheep, have you any?
Yes. And then they open it up and you have Cavalier, his bodyguard, butler man. You have Kirsch.
Wasn't Sylvia in there too?
You have what's her name?
Well, Curly was in there too.
Thank you. That's what it is. You have Curly that was in there.
Yeah.
And they were just watching the experiments. And the little eyeball, Eileen, slid her ass out.
Bruh.
And was like, wow.
The second they opened the thing, before Eileen even came into the shot, the sheep looked up like, hold on, wait a minute, I don't like that smell. What the fuck?
The sheep was like, I'm in the box.
Shook.
And then it opened and slid out, and it was like, oh!
Insert Jack Hay voice here.
And the way it stopped, it looked around like...
It assessed the situation. Okay, yes. I can see them, but there's like some barrier in front that I can't get to. But that fucking creature, wait, that has two things in its head that it looks like I could mimic. Let me go take one of them things out and see what's
the way it moves, the way it slingshotted himself. Like slingshot.
Right. And this was, and I feel like it took that bit of time to process because it remembered what happened with Nibs. Nibs had enough self-awareness to fight back, but this sheep, it can't. It's completely defenseless, and it jumps in immediately, attacking the eyeball. It rips it out of the socket and leaves it hanging, and then it takes the place, and all of those 12 eyeballs merge into the one huge eyeball, which looks really freaking disgusting if you've ever watched The Walking Dead or read the comics that where Negan takes Glenn out, the way he was hitting him, one of Glenn's eyes like popped out of the socket, but it was still held in place, so it just looked disgustingly lopsided and whatnot. That's what happened with this poor sheep. Baba Black Sheep is no more. He is gone, children. He has moved on to the spiritual pastures.
And what makes
it
even weirder is when that son of a bitch stood up. He was like, okay, I'm in here. Hold on. Wait. All right, let me just try to stand up for a second.
What
Give me a second.
Fuck are you? And why do you realize that you can move on 2 feet?
Well, here's the thing.
In this animal.
I feel like it moved on 2 feet because it was remembering the last thing it was doing.
But it didn't get all the way inside Nibs though.
No,
Nibs
the last thing.
Oh, that whatever the last thing was that.
Yes,
wherever. And
because you got to remember why I need on that ship.
That's why I need to know where the fuck this thing comes from, because I do not think it is from the same world, the same planet that the Xenomorphs are from.
And some people are theorizing that there are 2 of them. That they left one on the ship.
That could be very interesting.
I was like, I don't know if I believe the 2 yet. I could understand why they think that. I don't know if I believe the 2 yet, because you can't have 2 of them on there because they're crazy.
Are you sure though? What if it's,
that's what I'm saying? I can understand why, but I don't believe that there's 2 of them. I haven't seen enough evidence for me to say definitively there are 2. I just know that one thing is a problem, and if you have 2 of those,
I get it.
You have 2 big problems. So why would you set yourself up to have 2 big problems when you already got 4 other problems that are just as big? Get 1.
Tinfoil. Okay, let me pass it out some tinfoil. As far as we know, unless like your Cyclopes made by Poseidon, eyes come in pairs. So what if what? Okay, for humans, but we don't know what else is out there.
I know that's what
things out there with pairs of eyes.
They could have more than that.
And I'm not saying that it comes from a world where other humans are, but maybe humanoid. What we would consider humanoid.
Stop it!
Look here.
Stop it!
That's exactly why I didn't highlight neither one of them comments. I understand, and I'm not saying you wrong, but you out of pocket. I'm just saying. Look, y'all know my sense of humor, and you know it is dark, just like Meeks can be. And look, you're not wrong, but I'm not highlighting that.
Hilarity. Oh my gosh, but yeah, I don't
definitely eyes wide shut. Yeah, but I think it's that's a very interesting theory, and I really do like that. And the fact that again, in our world, most times, 99.9% of times, eyes do come in pairs. So it would be interesting because right now it's alone for whatever reason. It's lost his mate somewhere along the way, so now all it is on is survival mode.
It's so
there's
strong.
There's no counterpart to temper that viciousness that it goes out with. So I think that could fit in very well into the story. That would be really interesting. Sheep octopus. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, once it stood up on them hind legs and was like, oh bitch, I can't be
what that reminded me, once I saw it do that reminded me about like every random creepy like cryptid story out there about strange shit in the woods. I'm not gonna say none of them names because I'm not trying to attract that. Mm-hmm. It's a nope.
Thank you.
It's a nope.
It's a
That's
nope.
exactly what that looks like.
I think the creepiest part about the eye is that you can tell that it is analyzing, staring down, seeing. It's like a velociraptor. It never bites the same part of the fence twice. And it's
the minute
like
it got all the way in there, the regular eye was hanging like by the last bit of tissues. It snipped it, cut it out, and put itself in place attaching to all of like the brain stems and synapses that it needed to in the sheep's body, and it immediately hones in on Kirsch. Because remember where it came from, that ship, it's seen Kirsch before. So that's a familiar face. So he's looking at it, trying, and we hear muffled speaking, but we're only hearing that, just like earlier in the scene with Wendy. We're hearing it because the eyeball is hearing it. Yeah. And that's how it's hearing it. And it's also looking at Kirsch's mouth and reading lips as well. So it knows everything that's going down.
And then that what's his face? Boy Cavalier.
Boy Wonder comes in.
Saw the Eileen looking at Kirsch and was like, no.
He was like, hey, excuse me.
Over here, which I think is the wrong thing, because the eyeball can clearly tell who's intelligent.
Exactly.
Like he can tell a difference between a human, difference between a synthetic, and so he knows that right there, that person is what he needs to be, and I think that's where he's going. Right,
and exactly. It's not all. It's also, I don't think it's just reading like the base forms of where they are, but it is already comprehending that it should be looking at Hirsch, not at Hirsch, but at Boy Wonder, because that's where the power is going to be. Which, and it's right, exactly, straight up looking like Uncle Ruckus.
It's 100% so creepy.
Facts. 100%.
So creepy.
I am David. I'll give you five cool points to whatever your Hogwarts house is. No, yeah, it's creepy as fuck, and it ends up going down, and Boy Wonder's sitting at the top of the glass like, hey, look at me. I'm the one in charge. Me. And I feel like
you shouldn't have said that.
feel like Boy Wonder just signed his own death warrant.
Keep that to yourself, sir.
This is what happens when you chase clout too hard. You end up like Johnny Somali, and you about to be just a whole ass stupid, ridiculed, dumb motherfucker out here.
About to be dead. That's what you about to be. Deceased.
I mean, it technically dead. It'll be controlled. I don't think the thing will.
Oh, no, I think they are dead. Oh God.
Right, exactly. Look at me. I'm the captain now. 100%. 100%.
And then I'll tell you my second favorite part. We're probably going to get to my second favorite part of the episode, but we're gonna work there. It's a thing for me. I love it so much.
All right, so yeah, we leave the eyeball of doom experimentations, and the quick scene with the doctor couple, Sylvia and her husband, and this. It's another reason why I remembered the freaking documentary I watched on that asshole that sullied my country's name. He is here. Obviously, they're isolated on this island, but he's starting to really clue into the fuck shittery and the very unethical nonsense that is starting to ramp up. And he's trying to tell his wife, like, yo, we can actually still leave right now. Like, do you really see everything he's doing? Because remember, like, they don't necessarily work together in the same departments. They're in two different departments. So he's privy to some things that she may not know about, and vice versa. But he is starting to see the extremely negative effects that's going down, and he don't like it. He has a conscience. Yeah, it's like, babe, hey, babe. And also, he kind of took her on like a little hike to get away from anything that was within earshot and recording. And he did that purpose. Like, I think he positioned them like real close to the coast because the waves were coming in.
Trees or something.
Yeah, and the trees, a natural dampening effect. So he's trying to talk sense to her, but she is, for a real world equivalent, she is a red hat wearing Karen. I'm not going to explain what that means. If you know, you know.
As long as we do what we're supposed to do, we
are on the cusp of. We're on the cusp of greatness. The breakthroughs we're about to make.
And he's like, "Bitch, do you see what's going on?" He was like, "Listen, at the best, we would be like pioneers. At the worst, we done killed 6 kids,
6 children." not to mention everyone else that died that I'm very sure was on your company's insurance plan. One or two, maybe even like 5 to 10 folks, nobody's really gonna bat an eye out that. But if all these folks, like 50 to 100, 150, if shit really, somebody takes the tally, you're gonna have some things to explain. Boy Wonder.
I'm like, sir.
And he's not taking that seriously enough. So, the hubby is out here trying to make her see reasons so they can get the fuck out of Dodge.
She's like,
I feel like he should just go ahead and leave. I think
I'm not doing
Peace.
This.
You know what? If you make it, then cool, come find me. Otherwise, I'm gonna head home, try to lock my shit down, and I will mail you the divorce papers. I will not put my return address on it. You could just send it to my lawyer's law firm, and we're good. Right, exactly. That means from SpongeBob when he's getting out the couch, I'm gonna head out. And we're done.
It's time for me to go. And so she was able to talk him off that ledge of doing something drastic. And they were like, yeah, so they were still continuing to talk. And here comes Nibs and was like, girl, I'm looking everywhere for you. And they were like, oh, okay. What are you looking for us for? I have such great, amazing news. And they were like, oh, okay, what? And she was like,
I'm glad you asked.
Bitch, the way I was like, bitch, what? I was like, oh, she ill. She broke. Oh.
That is also actually for last scene. My last note on them two talking is, that man's gonna die. I don't know how, but he's gonna be taken out of the game. And we over here to Nibs in her full-on psycho delusion.
Yeah, Corinne, you're correct. It was
game until they decided to bring back the body. Yeah,
he was like, "Bitch, I can die here."
Yeah, because he's looking at all the reports and stuff that Hirsch gathered, and that the rest of the team gathered, and he sees what could potentially happen with these things. Like, they're literally cutting into these things right now. And he's at his wit's end, I think, and he's afraid. And I don't blame him, because you should be.
The sheep? Was he watching?
I don't think he was in the room with the sheep. I could be misremembering though. Chat room, if y'all remember, or if somebody might have the episode up.
You see me? I'm like 5.
If he was in there, I don't think he was. Right. We're pregnant. Yep.
And that was my favorite. When I say the second favorite part, because they was like,
right. They both looked at what
are we supposed to say to this?
Do you know how babies are made? Yeah. Obviously, you taught me that. Duh. But I know that there's one in here. God makes them, and He made one for me, and now it is in my belly. And I felt so bad for her emotional support plushie, because she was squeezing and petting that thing like if it was a real baby, it would have died of a concussion and like compression to the chest and breathing. And Sylvia is trying to continue to speak to her and not properly giving what she's saying enough weight, because Nibs tells her, I don't want to talk about that. And she acts again with different words, and Nibs pounces with a level of pounce that Mufasa would be so proud of. In a split second, she jumps over the fucking table, off the couch, and right into Sylvia's lap. I said, I don't want to talk about that.
Bitch, she tried it.
Did you not hear this girl? She said what the fuck she said. Why are you still pushing this?
Bitch, she tried it.
Do you realize she can snap you in half in the blink of an eye? And yes, I do think she realized that, because she very immediately backed down and then called for backup. Appropriate response. But you should have shut the fuck up in the first place.
Why didn't you think about that beforehand? You know that these are technically bionic ass bodies. Why would you even there? I'd have been like, oh my gosh, are you?
Why? Wow. And you're supposed to be good at your job. how you weren't reading the vibes this little girl was putting off when she started talking about this shit. You really thought asking that?
Psychologist?
Exactly.
Whoever, bitch.
I mix them up too. I don't know, but one of the sites.
One of them. A therapist. We're gonna put it under that.
Not paying attention to what this girl was telling you.
No. I would have been like, oh wow.
Try me, bitch.
That is so amazing. I can't believe you are pregnant.
I forgot that the boy Cavalier said we need to have a tea time. So
meeting.
Look, let me go handle this. You go ahead. Yes, absolutely. You can keep your emotional support stuffed animal.
Absolutely. Trevor's
I'll be back later. Have a great nap. Trevor, you know what? Go ahead and use that. Absolutely. You can have that name. It's great. It's strong. It fits him so well. Go ahead, take a nap. I'm gonna head on out. And I would never be alone in a room with that bitch ever again.
Amazing.
And this has been a fantastic spiral to watch because it wasn't shown in grand gestures. It was just maybe 30 seconds of clip throughout last episode and this episode to show her spiraling into delusion
quickly.
And this is the difference between regular vision and white vision. She has fully entered her white vision stage right now, where whatever she is told from, whatever trauma is in her brain and how that story is playing out, that is what she's focusing on. You can't tell her shit about anything else. Her logic is the only logic and the only story that remains, which low-key puts her on par with Boy Cavalier right now because he's also delusional as fuck.
Girl,
it's wild, but it's fascinating as fuck because I really want to know what's up with Nibs. I want those intricate cut scenes that end up being taken out for whatever reason. There's story there, and I want to know all of it. And again, I forget who it was that said it earlier, but shout out to all these actors because everybody is on par with this. This is like the whole cast of the first season of Stranger Things. They got the shit in the bag. They rocking it out, and I love it.
It's so freaking good.
Word. Man. And we are almost nearly to the end here, I do believe.
It's like a bunch of little things.
It's it's a bunch of little stuff.
Of like little things. Yeah. Like what
the
happened
hand
is
comes
Joe
back
talking
in.
to I'm like, is it Joe talking to the hand?
Is that the hand's name, Joe?
No. Hermit's name is Joe.
Hermit. Okay, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, he also comes in.
Tried it, your stupid ass.
Fashion. All right, and he's telling them like, okay, so here is how it's gonna go down. Excuse me, no, I don't agree to that. That's my sister. That's my baby sister. Are you sure that's your sister? And and he hits him back with, well, aren't you sure it is? And he's like, well, honestly, no. Like that's why we need you.
So do you think she is?
Assess the situation and let us know what's going down. Of course, you'll be compensated very, very fairly for your help in this experimentation. And he's like, you know what? You're not about to be using my baby sister like this, and I'm not about to be a party to your bullshit. I'm leaving. Okay, well then in that case, you're fired. And you will have to leave Neverland forever. You do not get to pass go. You do not.
And you owe
200 debuts. And that lung in your chest, that's our property. You can just make sure you sign the order. So we'll send you the bill. We'll have our people for your people. Yeah. And then we'll commence from there. And of course, because Hermit heard the bullshit. He don't like the bullshit, but he knows if he's
what are you gonna do?
Chance of staying there, he has to do this.
Project Pat said it all. What you doing there with all that? Ooh, nothing. Because you finna sit the fuck down.
Honestly, for real though, Hermit, bruh, they kind of not asking for a whole lot. You literally don't have to do shit but sit there and talk to your sister and then turn in the report about the assessment. Am I saying it's a great thing to do because it does low-key make him look like a spy? However,
what you gonna do?
The bag is nice.
What you finna do? If you think that they're gonna let you leave with knowledge of this program, proprietary equipment, you're out of your mind. They're gonna be like, okay, go to the boats.
Out of your fucking mind.
And you're never gonna make it to the boats. You're gonna be a Ned. What happened to Ned at Jurassic Park?
Mm-hmm.
Gone.
Mm-hmm. They might say that, okay, you could sign this waiver and leave. But no, you're not making it off the coast, at least not too far.
Look at this. If you go into this room and look into this microscope, and then they're gonna bring in one of the animals and be like, we're just gonna see
what happens.
What's happening? Just gonna see a little bit.
And in the meantime, there's gonna be, one of those double mirrors up on the wall, and we'll hear someone from behind there saying, please pull out your quills and parchments. Turn to page 394 so we can assess the situations that's about to go down. Take notes. Mm-hmm. There will be a quiz at the end of class.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, sir, shut the fuck up.
What the fuck were you thinking? And the thing that made me mad, I mean, not like overly mad, because I do get where his head is, but still, you should be able to read the game a lot better than this. You're not Wendy. You're not one of those kids. You know what is going on in the outside world. You know how this corporate espionage bullshit works.
He says, turn off his lung.
What? Is he wrong, though?
It's like when the Dora Milaje came and got that arm back from Bucky. They was like, you want to sit here and play with this foolishness? Give me that fucking arm.
Give me that fucking arm, okay? You don't give me this back. You thought you earned it? Well, why the fuck are you here anyway? The Dora Milaje have jurisdiction to be wherever the Dora Milaje find themselves to be. Okay? Boy Wonder is literally looking at him. Look, wherever that fucking lung goes, this is my world, bruh, and you're
not even going to go far. Like, I don't even want your money. Just give me my lung back. Keep your money. Keep your doubloons.
It ain't even about the doubloons.
Give me the lungs back.
I will say I don't. Yeah. I mean, if it were the other way around, and Hermit was trying to say, well, go ahead and take and give me the other lung back, I think that's the worst situation, young man. You don't need to worry about that anymore. You don't want that in your body. You'll be all right.
It's good. Like, you can have it in your body. You can get it if you really want.
Click if you agree to the terms and conditions. Exactly.
If you really want. Yeah, you can get it. Okay,
right, so the lung would be in collections, 100%. Exactly. So immediately, because you know he can't afford that.
Okay. After all that grandstanding and him hawing, he was like, okay.
Right, and Alfred was just like, good, I'm so glad to see that you're sensible. I'm gonna go ahead and exit stage left.
Listen, dinner's at 6.
Make sure you come downstairs. The kids will all be there. Your sister gonna be there. So let's just keep up these positive appearances. Yeah. And if you say shit, you will be on the next thing smoking off this fucking island. And best believe you're gonna catch that bill in arrears.
Like, no matter what door you
go into, our property.
You want to walk in and then go to the right and then grab a tray.
Fine.
Grab a tray and this is the food order. Yeah.
Mine.
Well done, sir. Well done.
That tray, mine. That food you eating, mine. Them clothes you wearing, mine. Weird. That lung you breathing out of, mine. That sister that you think is still alive, mine.
What are you talking about? You're crazy.
What the fuck you talking to?
You're crazy.
Respect my gangster, Yeah. So
craziness.
I feel like he should have been a lot more aware of himself and what was going down. But
what do you think you're doing?
You
should know better.
Yeah.
Hilarity.
But at the same time, though, while the hand is working him, Boy Wonder is over here. Wendy was supposed to be coming to see Sylvia. I got 3 jobs.
Listen.
Everybody hates Chris. Yes, and if you don't get that reference, we're not going to explain. Bill, don't tell him nothing. Y'all go look it up. It's about 45 cents of spilled milk, spilled android juice on this counter, okay? Somebody about to sip up this android juice. So, in the scheme of things, Boy Wonder, he's over here talking to Wendy. It's supposed to be Sylvia, and Wendy calls it out immediately. What the fuck do you mean you have? I'm supposed to be meeting Sylvia, and what do we see this little asshole doing?
Toast.
Again, I want to say like okay, so Firefly and Quentin Tarantino had a discussion because we done seen this man's toes in way too many situations where we don't need to see toes.
Feet.
I don't care about his foot. Okay, look, the foot of the queen don't need to appear here, but he is up there again in that same position with his foots up, talking about why don't you come over here? Yeah, you know what? You were supposed to be talking to Sylvia, but I want to talk to you, so I had to send her elsewhere. Sit down.
The most.
And Peter Pan. Look, this is exactly what it is. Yeah, he is the Allison of the show. I wouldn't necessarily say he's the Allison, but he does have Allison tendencies.
He has green tendencies.
Exactly. Just like Allison had.
He had green. He's got a little bit of amen where you gonna do what the fuck I say. Don't make me say it twice. And he's got a little bit of Amon. He's got a little Aegon. And he's like, I don't care what you say. Like, I know you want me to listen to you, but I don't give a fuck.
But I don't give no fucks. No. What gives you the right to test the dragon? Fuck
I don't care about what you're saying to me.
Ever. Yeah.
Confusion.
So, Boy Wonder, he works his magic because he also is a manipulative piece of shit.
Yep.
And he makes it he tries to make it seem that Hermit is the bad guy. You know, well, if it was my sister, I would have done everything I could. No matter what.
He was a kid, wasn't he?
Exactly. One, he was a kid. So whose ticket to the ferry or any plane is he gonna hire to take him anywhere? Two, he didn't know you were still alive. You literally said, "I'm sorry you had to go to the cemetery with dead folks because of me."
Perfume.
What the fuck do you mean you're sitting here believing what this asshole is saying to you? And I get it, you're a kid, but you already know the facts of this situation.
Exactly.
You're not ignorant here. How are you letting him manipulate you like that?
Thank you so much. Stop playing. So very much.
Wild. Look, the plot armor sometimes that are given to people is absurd.
I feel like Boy Cavalier was also very much jealous of Wendy's attention being on her brother, because he was hoping that
100%
he would have her full attention and they could discuss the shit that went down in the labs.
100%.
The language, with what happened on the ship, how she's starting to feel more human. He was expecting to have conversations with her, but she's all about her brother, and he's just like, I don't have time for this shit. How about you do what I ask you to do, and then maybe you can hang around with your brother and we can keep him here because we don't need him here. Why do we need him? Why? It's extra and it's a distraction, and I don't want that. So if you want him here, you got to do what I asked you to do.
Yep. And I can already see when it comes to these two siblings, no matter what room or time they may have to themselves, neither one of them are going to say what the actual facts of the situation are to each other, because that is exactly the perfect way to sow discourse. You make the other person seem as untrustworthy as possible, and you think in your brain, I'm going to catch them slipping. So that's all you're looking for. You don't notice the fuck shit. The red flags are blaring, but you're looking at the wrong person.
Exactly. She's thinking that he's the hero, and he's definitely not.
Yeah. She can conceptualize, right? And the only reason she's here is because Cavalier exploited her family. Exactly. And that again is the thing that pisses me off, because she knows that. She absolutely knows that. She said it. So yeah, it's doubly egregious, I think would be the right word, for them to put this into the storyline. Like, bruh, is she young? Yeah, but she's not clueless. She's already proven that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just feel like her attention is elsewhere.
Kind of absurd.
She's just not thinking about it.
Which is kind of sad.
It is. It's very sad. Question: when did we skip over Maro talking to Slightly? Because at this point we're towards the end.
Yeah.
Where he does it again, and this time he threatens.
Back up. Where I remember that scene.
Because he talks to him once before, like, vividly. "Hey, this is what I need you to do.
Yeah.
Are you my friend? He's like, buddy.
Right.
So he sneaks in there and he scares him. And he's like, hey,
buddy, old pal.
What is his first name? Because he tells him his first name, doesn't he?
He does. I don't remember. And if DJ Wun Wun was here, that would be a trivia question at the end of this stream.
Yeah, so he was like, I'm Moro. What's your name? And he was like, I'm not going to tell you my real name. He's like, what's your real name? And he tells him, it's like, it's Ardesh. And
oh, okay. We didn't skip it. Okay. It was the fucking hell. Hold on. Testing. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay, because I can't hear you.
Uh-oh.
Un momento. Let me look at the volume controls. Oh, technology plus. Okay, go in with that. Yeah, we didn't skip it. It was like just after this scene.
No, this was the second time that they talked. They talked once before. Because the second time is when he mentioned his mother. But the first time he was just gathering information, like, what are you doing? Like, where are you going on? Like, let me tell you, I need your help. Do you want to be my friend? Are you my friend? Can we be friends? Trying to convince him that he needs his help with something. And I think that he had started out just trying to get a rapport with him so that he will feel comfortable talking to him before he tells him what I need you to do. Because he knows that he's a kid. And so he was like, well, what are you? What's happening? Where are you at? What's going on? And he should have used a fake name, but he's also a kid. He's also a damn child. He is a damn child who's inquisitive, who's talking to somebody nobody else can see, so I can, or hear, that I can understand there's like a semblance of safety. But no, he had lost all of his faculties talking to this man. I would have immediately gone to curse and been like, there's somebody talking in my head. I think it's the dude we saw in the ship. I don't have time for this. Fix it. But that's the first time that they talk. And he was like, okay, well, I can tell that you're scared and you don't want to do anything. So, I'll catch you later. I'll catch you on the flip side. And then the second time towards the end of the episode is when he came back and he was like, oh, so did you decide if you're going to help me? And he was like, well, I don't know if I want to help you because, like, you want me to do what? You want me to sneak something out? How do I sneak something out? I don't think I want to do that. And in the back and forth, Maro let him know, like, hey, yeah, Ardesh, I found your parents, I found you. I found your mom. She's so nice and sweet. Like, listen, oh, it's your mom. And so he's like, I want to talk to her. And that's all he needed to mention because he was already missing his family. He was already like, why can't we go home? Why can't we see them or talk to them? And
he's a baby.
He's a what?
He's a baby.
He is a baby. You can hear me. Mm-hmm. And so he's like, well, I don't think I would want to do this. He was like, well, if you don't do this, then I'm just going to have to hurt your mom and your family. Like, do you want me to do that?
It's so sad because they're here.
I know.
And they always talk about you. They love you. Why would you do that to them?
Do you?
This poor baby boy. I felt so bad for him right here because he does not know anything about life outside of Neverland.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I think, is even more stupid that Boy Wonder didn't send like personal guards for each of them out there in the field too.
And I also just feel bad that if the mother was crying like that, that means that she also was on the same wavelength as Hermit, where they just thought that the kid had died. So the dad put this emotion. And I'm like, what kind of money did y'all get? I need to know the number that the fathers were okay being like, oh, your sibling died. You want to go to a funeral? This is their funeral. This is their funeral. Isn't it great? It just moves on about their lives. Like,
right. Like the minute she said, because you clearly see the distress on her face, but then Maro says, you know, like, well, you can talk to him here. She might have something to say to you, and it kind of brought me back to Kamala Khan, because that's what her parents, especially like her mom, always says. Oh, Bita, we miss you. Bita, you have to go be careful when you go out there, and that is how this lovely auntie mom starts speaking, and that from that first syllable out of her mouth, you knew she was totally distraught. We talk about you every day. His family is still in mourning and remembrance of him every day. And I'm not saying that like it's some strange thing. I'm just trying to show like the gravity of this situation.
Gravity of blackmailing a child.
Blackmailing a child, and they think he was dead. So she is to have someone pop up out the blue, and if I'm thinking correctly, that this was their youngest in the family. So the baby died from a disease, and
like it don't make no sense.
He's over here.
And so Maro's like, hey, listen, now that I'm here with your mom, I can tell you what I want you to do. I need you to go get me an egg. I'm like, the fuck, what? He's like, yeah, I need you to let a human. Hey, he said, I need to let a human, get the egg with the human in it, and let it go in and attack them and take them to the egg, so it can be attached to his face. But it's not gonna, it's not gonna hurt them. They're gonna be fine.
Hold on. This was bruh. Even when the dragons are not in season, we be out here. Where the fuck you out here? Stop playing with me, brethren. Bring your ass, eh? And yes, shout out to Gavin for any of y'all that might not know him. Absolutely one of our homies from the House of the Dragon, where we always be cutting up in the chats.
I don't understand you, sir. You want to do it again. You want to do it. You want to have him, and you could have just grabbed an egg, which would have been safer than having it infect someone, because you could have controlled the infection.
When he jumped back into that busted elevator shaft to get away from Kirsch, once he came in to rescue the boys, he literally could have grabbed the egg closest to him and jumped
and
left and been done. Do they have the other specimens? Yeah, but you would still have your specimen to deliver to Tani.
Exactly. So now
your mission would have been complete
to take care of this. Okay. And what's interesting to me about the conversations between Slightly and Maro is that Kirsch knew the moment he saw it. He was eavesdropping on the conversation the entire time. He knew.
Kirsch has been lurking. Like, it's not played for it, just a random throwaway thing, but this ending montage is with actually there was one small scene in between of when we cut back to Wendy and Hermit hanging with the other kids, and they're all have so many questions for him and talking because he's been outside. And also, this is a sibling. It's like the first sibling of anyone they've been able to see and talk to. And Hermit is very open and candid, right? And poor baby Slightly, who is in all of the anxiety horror, said, you don't belong here. Why the fuck are you here? Why does she get to have a sibling and we don't have none of our siblings? And he starts trying to do this whole smear campaign. And meanwhile, Hermit is like, bruh, I agree. I know you absolutely should have your family here, right? And poor Slightly does not know how to process that. Because he just looks at him like,
did not expect you to agree with me.
You should advocate for that. Matter of fact, I will help you advocate for that. All of y'all, everybody's family should be here. They should know that you're still alive. They don't have to mourn you. They should come in and show the love. And he gets upset. You know what? I'm about to go start working on that right now. I'll be back.
I need you to go
right, and again, Slightly is looking like, I mean, okay, yeah, good talk, I guess. And you can't blame him. You can't blame him because literally he does not know how to handle this situation. He's never been taught this, and it's so sad. And so back to what is it? It's it fades into the lung thing. Is it? What was the thing before that? Wasn't there was something else before?
It was another conversation with Wendy and Hermit, how he was like, well, I just want to protect you and take you from here. And she was like, why? Take me where?
Take me from where for, huh?
I don't want to go. I want to be here. I want to help. I want to be involved in the research. Right. These are new species. I'm talking to it. Like I'm the only one here.
That can hear it. I have to be here. What do you mean?
But you don't need to be here. And she was like, I want to be here. And he
like if I'm not here, like if I'm not here, how can I hear them? They're trying to talk. We just can't understand exactly what they're saying just yet.
Yeah,
and this is
I'm working on
the same thought of the Hand and Boy Wonder and Kirsch. Quiet as it's kept. Kirsch hates these extra things, but he is also just as fascinated as Boy Wonder. He's just a lot better at hiding it behind the mask of indifference.
Yeah, so Wendy got upset that he was trying to take her from everything, and she was like, you know what, I've got work to do in the lab, and that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to go into the lab so I can work on understanding what the alien is saying. Excuse me, por favor.
Goodbye.
And so then she goes into then it like fades into the what's it called, the lung, and we see her staring at the lung, and we see Kirsch staring at her, staring at the lung.
Right, yeah, but before that, see, and this is in my notes. It actually says this is where, like, Slightly is low-key getting his stalker vibes on, because we see him standing in the bushes in shadow outside of Hermit's bedroom, staring at him, and that is juxtaposed next to Wendy looking at the lung. And if you look back in the shadows behind the glass of the other room, Hirsch is standing right there. But small tidbit in between this, it goes back and forth every like 2 seconds, back and forth. You see something in these scenes. We see when Hirsch takes the baby tadpole screeching and screaming child alien and dumps it into that vat with the lung. And it slides in, it surveys the area and then goes in for the kill. And it starts, I imagine what it'll look like is like a caterpillar going into a cocoon and then emerging as a butterfly, because we do see that it emerges a little later.
Forcefully.
And very forcefully, as always. And in my notes, right, and this is why I gave the second title of this stream to what I did. The lung starts moving as Wendy is watching it, and poof, out of the glass comes a new alien, and it looks exactly like the goa'uld. And if you don't know what the goa'uld are, you've never watched Stargate or any of those shows or a movie, I need you to go ahead and do that research. Just type in goa'uld in Google and it will give you all of the facts and cliff notes. The goa'uld have entered the chat. Who movie?
I said it was in the movie?
The goa'uld? Yes. The goa'uld were in the movie and also in the TV shows.
Was that Raj?
No, remember it was he had Apophysis' son in him, if I'm thinking about the same character you're thinking about. But then his older sister, Daniel's wife, she had Apophis's wife in her, and they did show that in the movie.
Oh yeah, that's Ra. Yeah, I'm like, who? I call him Ra by his last name because I was a kid.
Ra.
I could not say that. I was like, Ra. Okay, my nigga Ra. Got it.
Right. Yeah. So and that is where we fade to black and the goa'uld have now entered the chat. So yeah, it's interesting though because there was a relation.
She was talking to him.
She was looking at it, and it was looking at her because again, if it was all just about the killing, it could have killed her, jumped in into her brain space or into her chest, whatever, if it wanted to.
But I don't think it could have
stopped. It paused, and she looked at it and started petting it, and kind of just like Ripley with the crazy humanoid alien. And the baby talk, right? It very much leaned in to those touches. So that's where it's imprinted. That's his mom now. So that is where this ended. So how many goa'ulds? 1 out of 10 goa'ulds are we giving this?
I'm giving this one a 9. Listen, the star of the show was the goddamn eye and Nims.
Oh, you're right.
Like, girl, what? You're pregnant. The eyeball is now in the sheep. Wendy's talking to baby Xenos. I don't have time for this. I'm leaving. I'm going home.
Yep.
So
in the words of Eric Cartman, screw you guys. I'm going home. And also in the words of Urkel, I don't have to take this. I'm going home. Y'all can keep all your aliens and all of these xenomorphs. We got the goa'uld coming, and the goa'uld are destructive as fuck. So I really don't know that you want to have a crossbreed xeno goa'uld, because that's just no. Those two forces never need to align. That's the equivalent of like the Cybermen and the Daleks lining up and merging to go after Doctor Who and his companions. That's a dangerous combination. You don't want that.
I don't want it.
No gracias. Pineapples. We don't want it.
I don't want it. I am okay. No, thank you.
Not at all. John's giving it 10 sheeps.
I'm just very happy with how excellent this show maintained. Like, it just is. Every
episode. It's refreshing. It's been a while since we've had, and every episode is a banger.
Yes. So, I can't even remember when the last one was.
Yeah, I don't remember. Wait, was it
Ironheart was all episodes Ironheart was
one, but Ironheart was also pretty flawless. There's maybe 1 or 2 things I think I would have changed that could possibly be considered filler, but no, all of those episodes worked really well. Lovecraft Country, actually.
Daredevil
a few years back. Lovecraft Country was great. Daredevil, the new Daredevil, Born Again, season 1, gold. And I cannot wait because I know y'all saw the announcements that the Defenders are all coming in, and Jessica Jones is already slated to be in Daredevil.
Did they recast this man?
No. That one, no. Sadly, we will have to deal with the Night of the Flowers.
No.
He, as far as I know, he is coming back. Yeah. I really wanted him to stay in the Reach, but yeah.
Yeah, we built the city. We did. We did. We built the city.
Yeah. We are loving and enjoying it too. This is definitely one of my favorite things that I've watched.
And it was literally for me just a random choice. I was like, you know what? Aliens coming out and it looks interesting. I'm really gonna watch it. And I'm surprised that a lot of the other larger channels that I follow haven't started watching it yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is like, I think the last episode is when people were like, oh my God. When for me, it was like that the entire time. So now they're starting to get into this. So I'm hoping that some of the, especially some of the larger Black channels, like with the, Roshi and your boy Rock Lee, like They haven't hit onto it yet. They're going to get there, and they're going to enjoy the hell out of this. It's going to be great.
I do hope so.
But yeah,
I know.
What?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I looked at the title of the last 2 episodes.
What are they?
Episode 7 is Emergence, and episode 8 is The Real Monsters.
Oh, that's gonna be the actual knockout fight, I think, between Yutani and Boy Wonder. Interesting. Yeah, because you gotta remember where this is in the timeline. And actually, you know what? Yeah, it would be better to not do that and continue the stress into season 2. But where this is in the timeline is like Ripley's crew. They were kind of on the same type of mission that Morrow and his crew were on. So it's somewhere in between that where this is taking place.
Hold on, let me.
If I remember correctly, it is before Alien Part 1. And there's going to be a big cover-up by the overarching end, wherever it's a season 2 or season 3. Whenever this is all over, there's going to be a huge cover-up that no one on Earth really remembers, or no one in the galaxy remembers this. Because Alien is built as like that's the first time humans ran into xenomorphs.
We're at 2120, right? Yeah.
I think so. I don't remember the dates.
Because there's no mention of Prodigy in the other Alien movies. That's what I wanted to see.
Yeah, that's why I say yeah. Boy Wonder's gonna get wiped out. What I don't know how it's gonna happen, but Yutani is gonna take over that.
I hope they make it to the second season, and then we can.
He'll probably make it. Yeah, he'll probably make it to the second season, but he's not gonna last. Not at all. And yeah, I'm sorry again. Yeah. Old laptop, whenever I'm on camera, it fucks up. It's always just smoother stream.
Listen, we learned a lesson. I think it was House of the Dragon that we stopped that shit. Because every single time she turned it on, it'd be like, blah, blah. We're done.
We literally had to do a whole stream of everybody being faceless for it to work right. So yeah, it's always easier if I'm just not there. I'll always have some type of picture or face swap up there though. So yeah, coming up, I think we may have some trivia things going on Friday. I'm not sure. Me, Fandom, and DJ will be on DJ's channel, either talking about Peacemaker or Only Murders in the Building, because that just came back. And if y'all have not checked out Only Murders in the Building, it's a fucking great show. Go watch it and then come chat with us about it on DJ Wun Wun's channel. Monday, if the cards align, we'll be back with 2 episodes of Peacemaker, and then we'll be back to Alien Earth for Wednesday. So yeah, and Meeks, I know you have all the things, but let the folks know for anybody new that might be lurking.
I do have all the things. Of course, we're doing Aliens. I'm wrapping up Wednesday. I have the last 2 episodes to post, and Wednesday is done. I also have the last 2 episodes to post of Sandman, and then Sandman is done. I'm still working my way through Criminal Minds. I'm getting ready to finish season 1. Gen V is next week. I feel like there's something else this month, and I just can't figure out which one it is.
Forgot. Yeah, I forgot. We gotta throw that in the rotation. Damn. Might wait on that one. I don't know.
And right now, I'm currently playing Fallout New Vegas. I'm towards the end of it, and I will be finishing this before season 2 starts. So I'm super excited about that. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else? I think that's it. As far as I know, I'm going to be doing a review of the Demon Slayer movie because I'm seeing that this Friday.
Is that what is that? I think we talked about this last time, but I forgot.
It's on Netflix. It's just a.
Is that the one that's on Netflix?
It's not K-pop Demon Hunter, which is different from Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer.
That's what. Okay, that's the difference I wanted to know. Yeah.
K-pop Demon Hunter is just the movie, and it has nothing to do with Demon Hunters. It's just Demon.
Cool.
It's just its own thing. The music is amazing.
I would like to do a Demon Netflix demon show review though, because
I
that was a freaking banger.
They released
if you don't know anything about K-pop,
and it has the acapellas,
go watch that movie.
Oh, the acapellas were so good.
Oh, okay. So you know what popped in my head just now? That gif from Wayne's World of Wayne when he's looking at that guitar. It will be mine. Oh yes, it will be.
I was listening to it at work when I found out they released it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what I'm watching this Friday. Demon Slayer.
Nice. Yeah. I think we're definitely going to talk about. I would like to.
You did say that. You did.
I'm just saying. But you knew what I meant. Okay, you already knew. You don't act like you don't speak fluid, AK Gavin. Okay, you know what I meant.
But yeah. It has been confirmed. It's honestly, it's really good. Yes. The story is really good. The animation is really good. The music is excellent. Like it's an all in all, it's a good watch. Kids are obsessed. Don't start singing it in the park with children. Don't start singing it in the store because someone's coming. They're running towards you.
I mean,
and they're gonna sing.
See, I'm a musical theater nerd. Me and my cousins would absolutely start seeing it and put on a whole ass concert at the damn hair store where we're getting supplies. Oh yes, the Talamasca show.
Oh shit! I think it's in
coming
October.
out. Yeah, that's the one. We got to look out for that one. We will definitely be covering that. I just saw the trailer for it over the weekend.
October 26th.
Yeah, it looks pretty freaking crispy. I definitely will be into that. Sandman is literally peak television.
It is.
Yes, I haven't watched all of it just yet. But I will be getting into it, and we'll maybe do like a season review.
Yeah, you'd have to because it's just it's so well done. It's so well done. If Neil Gaiman hadn't been such a creepy creeperson, we would have gotten more seasons.
That is exactly what I was about to say. Because literally all like damn near all of our faves are trash. And
listen, y'all just got to be better people. You can create things and not be a shitty person.
Exactly. You could have avoided all these situations. Don't make no sense.
Don't understand.
And yes, I will second Gavin here though. The audio for Sandman is pretty cool. And
oh my gosh, absolutely! I can't wait for
some.
So
excited! It's your birthday. Well, if you're around, make sure you come through so we can wish you a happy name day.
So excited.
Right.
I think that's in March.
Talamasca is absolutely going to be the midsection of that.
That's going
to be we will be back for season 3. Have you seen the trailer for season 3?
Well, the full trailer isn't out yet. It's like a teaser.
Well, the teaser I saw, and there was also like a little bit of a behind the scenes thing.
Yeah,
and
that was the
with because Lestat is now in his rock star era.
Of course.
And I don't know if y'all watched
Damned,
but that song Forsaken, I just want to hear like an updated version of that. I'm not always for remixes, but that song is very staple to Lestat.
Yeah,
I kind of hope they do it.
The show is now called The Vampire Lestat.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I fucks with that. Right. 100% John. R.I.P. Aaliyah.
Yeah, there's a lot. I have to sit down and make a list. Because Welcome to Derry does. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. Welcome to Derry.
This is about to be really fast season. And not to mention, Percy Jackson still comes out.
Right, and Percy is coming, and I can't wait for season 2, bro. If y'all haven't watched season 1 of Percy Jackson, if you are a fan of mythology, specifically mythology with very good logical twists on some of it, I really think you should check out Percy Jackson season 1.
Stranger Things too, like we're gonna be stacked.
And Stranger Things is coming up. Yes, we are gonna be. I will not. I guarantee neither one of us are going to be out here caught up streaming like every day. Once all those things drop, some things we will have to wait until the season's over or almost over, but we will get to them. And we thank you all for being here with us. Haymaker, Miss Boots, Gavin, wonderful to see you, homie. Corinne. I know Mother Roan was in here earlier. Scroll up, scroll up. There's some other names I'm missing. Callie, I believe, was in earlier. Bill Chill came through again. Lovely seeing everyone. It's always a blast and a good time. Sunny, that's what I think I was missing. I think that was the last one I was missing. Yep.
Mother Roan stopped by. You should say that.
Mother Roan came in. And She Wolves of Winterfell also were in here for a little bit. Jackie C, my girl, came through. And again, yeah, Jackie, if you're still listening, I think this is definitely safe to watch for.
It's just gooey.
Your preteen kids. Yeah, it's some of the things are a little bit squishy and slimy, but there's not a whole lot that you would need to cover up. Amy L was in this. right, very juicy. Indeed. All right, I think that was it. If we missed anyone, we apologize. It is StreamYard doesn't always allow us to go all the way back up. Callie, Amy L, Since Guys.
I'm all the way back at the top. I just don't remember
all
what
you folks. Said. I think we got everybody. But again, if I forgot you by any chance, or if I didn't see your name, then please shout yourself out in the comments. We will be back next week. Again, we'll figure out whether we're doing Alien Earth or Peacemaker on Monday or Wednesday, and we'll make sure to get back in line for y'all. So again, thanks for coming out. Have a wonderful, safe rest of your week. Remember to stay hydrated and drink your water, and hug your family and tell them you love them. Tomorrow's not promised. Peace.
Bye.